a lot of chain link getting bought. They're buying up chain link like you read about right now. A lot of Ethereum, Cardano. Get a Cardano while you still can. And Bitcoin getting pumped up here. Watch this pump right now on the 1 second to the upside. Watch this. Bang. There's your gain right there. 1 second chart scalp. Watch this thing pop. Pop. Up off the 200 SMA. Get that pop, baby. Then that's the shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. Your measured move. This is the 1 second chart. It plays out just like the other ones. Bang. Look at that. And now you're in the money. Take profits there fast on a 1 second. They hit the target of the inverted. Now you look at this, and you're like, alright. Symmetrical triangle. Either way, you lose this 200 SMA. You short. You keep it, you break out. Now look, you got a cup and handle. There's the top. There's a handle. That's going to blast. Look at that blast to the upside. Watch. There's another 1 second scalp. Boom. Sayonara. If you can see the patterns as fast as me, 1 second chart is a breeze. Not even that. And then look, now we have a bigger measure move here. And things should really rock. This could be a rubber. This could be the one that wins. You get a 1 second chart like this and give you that much gains, you're in the money. Look at that. And look, the cup and handle is still playing out from the beginning. The inverted head and shoulder is still playing out now. That definitely gets the target. This is how you trade the 1 second chart. Alright? Right here. Just like every other chart. No difference. Moving out to just tightness, flags, flag this out, that flag should continue, flag. This is what you got to trade the weekly of the day. They all play out exactly the same. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome. Come one, come all, baby, to the Crypto Lifer Show. God bless each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. We absolutely love you. Thank you for each and every one of you coming on in. We have something amazing to show you today. I can't wait. My greatest accomplishment of my entire life. As we're up in the green, maybe. Bitcoin at 34,798 after that false move. Up and down. Let's bring that music down. Let's get that intro up and popping. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Let's go. And you never... Bam, 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 bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm fresh out the shower with the cufflinks on, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Can't stop it. Can't stop it. When you get your first pair of cufflinks, there's nothing like it. I remember my first pair of cufflinks. My wife actually got me this shirt probably 10 years ago. I've had this shirt for 10 years. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's go, baby. Did you work out today? I did. And I feel absolutely amazing. I pushed through the veil of adrenaline. I feel absolutely amazing. And I just love you all. So excited to talk about Bitcoin today. So excited to get into what we do every single day. My profession is bringing you guys Bitcoin every single day here on YouTube. What an amazing job that I've created for myself. Shout out to everybody here on the live as Bitcoin hits 34,008. And I got two longs open. That's my demo account. I got two fat longs open right now. They're both up. One's up $30. One's up $24. I got $2,500 at 5x leverage here. That's a $12,000 trade. Could be bigger. I got a 5x leverage trade too for $9,000. So together I'm in for about, I don't know, like 17 grand in, without margin. And we're going to see this thing pump to the upside. I am bullish on Bitcoin, and I'm going to explain why in a little bit. If you stay tuned for more, we're going to teach you why I've been bullish on Bitcoin, what's going on, and why I'm the kid with the magic touch, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. One thing I got to show you right now is just going to blow your mind. And, if you remember, my wife was watching Instagram recently, and she saw this guy feeding people. And she said, I want to do that. How does he do that? I want to do that. So she reached out to her aunt, who, and her mom, my wife's mother lives in Afghanistan, in case anyone doesn't know that. They were separated at 3 years old. Long story. She could tell her story at another time. But hold on, I want to pause this for a second, the music. And look, so my wife, she reached out to her aunt. And again, we didn't take any money from anybody else. I want to make this really clear. This was our money. We did it ourselves. And this is the line of kids that my wife is feeding right now. And she showed me this right before the live, and I just began to cry. And I said, wow, he's doing it again. And I thought she was showing me the Instagram. She said, no, that's us. She said, that's me. We're feeding these children every day, Look at these beautiful kids, man. Look at these beautiful kids. They're born by God. They're so innocent, and they grow up so much different than we do here in America. We have everything we need. So, God bless my wife, and we're going to keep doing this, and, we're going to feed kids around the world, man, and we're not asking for super chats. We're not asking for anything from any of you guys. If you want to reach out, you can reach out to my wife, and maybe there's something, but, honestly, for $250, we could feed all these children. The money goes a long way. I'm telling you right now, and we could continue, so we could do this every single day. You know, it's really only $7,000 a month, and we could feed all these kids. Unbelievable. So I'm just like, if I never started my YouTube channel, like my wife never would have been able to quit her job. Like if I never got into crypto, like, so crypto's changing lives because like we were feeding children because of this. This is our video. This is our video. Like, ah, man, God bless the kids, man. God bless them. Anyway, what a blessing it is to be alive here. What a blessing it is to be alive, man. Anyway, moving forward, I am sweating right now. But that today is one of the greatest days of my life. Because what I'm doing is helping other people around the world. And like, man, like, that's powerful. That's powerful. Like, forget all the money, forget all my leverage trades, forget all, oh, look at me. This is real. This is the realest thing I ever did with my life. Thank you, everybody that comes to the live stream, because each and every one of you show up. Like, I'm able to do things with my life I never thought possible. And that's why I want to make $1 billion and become a billionaire, because I want to see how many people I can help. I want to see how many different things we can do around the world to change the world, change people's attitudes, change people's perspectives, help people get to a place they never thought possible. You know what I mean? And as I cool down here, I guess I don't know the sweatiness of all that. But wow. And let's get back into the day. But God bless everyone. Thank you so much. And my wife got inspired. She saw a video on YouTube. She got inspired. And she decided to make a difference. And she's doing it. And I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Anyway, shout out to everybody here. Sam of the music is like the bull run. Thank you, DJ Sammy. And don't worry, we don't need you to donate. We just need you to keep doing what you're doing. All right? You guys keep making gains. You guys keep paying attention. Something told me to send the first super chat and just say thank you. See why now? God was talking to me. Thank you, Sam. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much, man. God bless you both. You know what I mean? And again, I want to make it clear, we're not asking for any donations or any super chats from you guys. You know what I mean? We were able to handle it ourselves and do it. If my wife wants to do something different, she can make her own. I told her she should start a YouTube channel called Feeding or whatever she wants to call it, and that should be the channel, you know? Anyway, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Bitcoin like we do every single day here. Shout out to everybody here, and I'm sorry to take your attention away from the charts for a second. But, man, we're changing lives. And because I got off my butt and decided to do something different with my life, I'm motivating my wife and everyone around the world to make a change, and I'm just amazed. Many children in Afghanistan won't go to sleep hungry thanks to God and your actions. God bless y'all, Sammy, and the crypto wifer. Amen, man. Amen. That's beautiful, bro. Thank you. Floki, did you open along right now? No, I opened along earlier. You know. We won't tell you what to buy, dude. We will teach you your TA. Amen. You and your wife are the most amazing people ever, man. God is amazing. And we just put our faith in God, man. Like, just put your faith in God and everything will come to fruition in your life. Look what I'm doing with my life, and I'm getting closer to God every day. I see God in everything and every person. When I see someone, you know, the last thing I say to you, God bless. If I go in and I buy a pizza at a pizza shop, thank you, sir. God bless you. You know, I say God bless you to like 50 to 60 people a day if I can, how many people I see, or maybe, you know, how many ever people I see. And usually only 1 or 2 people say God bless you back to me. Isn't that funny? I'm not saying a big deal, but I notice it. They'll be like, oh, you too, or they say God bless you too. Not many people say God bless you back. It's weird. It's like if I'm swearing or something, you know. Anyway, it's funny. Just took profit, 420. Bang, 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 420, my man. Your wife and Sammy couple, handy are angels from God. God bless you. Now, I don't want to take, like, come on. I'm a regular human, man, just like everybody else. But we try, you know, we put our best foot forward. So let's talk about Bitcoin last night, all right? As things got shady, the 5-minute loss to 200 SMA. Remember, we were hoping that we could keep this, but we lost it. We struggled to the downside, but then we made a nice divergence here. We got to a low of 37,174, and then boom, to the upside. What an amazing move to the upside. And on my demo account, I put a limit order down there to see if it would touch. It did. It ended up making $9,000, but it was my demo account. You know what I mean? But it's funny, I put an order down there because I'm like, that looks like an area of previous resistance. We'll get a bounce. And then the falling wedge did get a bounce back to the upside. I was seeing a bounce back. And then look, this is a cup and a handle, Sammy cup and handy. Then I put the 15-minute in this little flag this morning. It did break out, broke back down. And now we're kind of looking at what we're looking at now. So that's kind of where we stand for Bitcoin. Just kind of take you through the process, all right? I didn't hit a major gain or a loss last night, but I am up on my trades on my longs now. My longs are up nicely to the upside, you know, up about, what, 68, 60, 67, 69, $69. Look, I'm up 69. I am. I'm not lying. 37 and 33. Up. I'm up 70 now. Can't be 69 anymore. Sorry, I'm a fool, right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And we're going to do what we do every single day. We're going to look at Bitcoin completely objectively, open-mindedly, subjectively, and we're going to break down what's likely going to happen for BTC based on moving averages, indications, probability, and more. Fibonacci. Shout out to everybody here that made it to Sunday night's live stream. It was absolutely amazing. And it's funny, I do those all bear market long, Sunday and Saturday night. And just this weekend, they were huge. Like, the stream was big. It was one of the, we finally had the most amount of people like we have on the regular live. Shout out to the 518 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. People realize where the best place to be is. We've been making the calls for Bitcoin like you wouldn't believe. The hardest working man in crypto is the reputation precedes me. I hear it all the time. I really, really appreciate it. Actions speak louder than words. You can say whatever you want. If you keep showing up every day, you're going to make an impact on other people. Remember, my dad used to say to me, and God rest my dad's soul, R.I.P. Jimmy Price, still can't believe I lost my father this year. Seems like a dream that he's gone. I'll wake up some days and my dad's gone. And I'll think of how he died and how I held his hand in the hospital, and the most tragic thing that ever happened to me in my life. You know, before that, nothing ever that I'd never looked at a dead body in the hospital for 8 hours long, held my dad's hand. It ripped my heart out, everybody. I'll tell you that right now. It ripped my heart out my chest. This world is tough. It's not easy. It's not easy being greasy. So look, the weekly, just getting above the dotted line, a lot of move can happen there. No weekly bearish divergence yet. We're just getting started. We're above the 200 SMA. I see the 50 coming for the 200. All is well. Everyone thinking we're going to pull back to 31.9. We may never get that pullback. Honestly, big whales came in to buy in the price. I believe this was ETF seeding. It may have been a fake ETF tweet, but it was ETF seeding. To start an ETF, you need to seed. To seed, you need to actually buy some of the asset. And, even a little bit of seeding will create a frenzy. And then other people that wanted the ETF, they're going to start buying. And then there's a behind-the-scenes frenzy that starts occurring. And you know it. And you know it. We already feel it. We're FOMO retail, and we can feel it. Imagine if we were the big boys really close to the ends, and we heard Larry Fink was making a move. I'd be like, we better get in there before Larry gets in there. He's going to buy up all the Bitcoin, and then what are we going to do? I'm telling you right now, the big boys are buying. That's the name of the thumbnail today. The big boys are buying. Bitcoin showing strength to 40K. I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. I'm your favorite analyst's favorite analyst. I'm your favorite analyst favorite analyst. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Someone said in the live, 99% accurate. We were talking about in the group today, but whoever, let's break it down. Enough about me. Let's talk about you and your life. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for going after cryptocurrency. I know people didn't believe you. I know people laughed at you. I know people thought you were crazy. I know your family and friends thought you were nuts when you got into crypto. I know you keep telling them and they keep telling you you're crazy. I know you're going to make massive gains, and then they're going to look at you and say, why didn't you tell us? And you're going to say, I was telling you the whole time. You just didn't listen. You just didn't listen. God bless Redman. God bless the Justin Schlott, French Toaster, D Shuffle, After Hours Investing, Crypto Bear Baker, Hassan Haj, all the beautiful people, and Jamie, Zeno, Lifer Adam, Crypto Bear Baker, AB, Satoshi Love, and all the beautiful people here on the love. JD with the super chat. Sean, we love you. Chastely Lucero, and Ahmed Al-Khalifi, Arsal Jamil, Toby McDonald, we love you. So look, Bitcoin clearly has resistance at 31,800. Can't seem to get back above, 35,400. Can't seem to get back above that area. It's going to be a key, and I'll bring it even up. The weekly resistance is 36,172 for Bitcoin. All right. Let's move to the 3-day chart. Now we want to see this 21 curve up. Look at the 3-day getting bullish again. Already opened bullish today on the 3-day. Now we're getting very overbought. I'm going to give you that. And we do have a swing up while this swings up, but we still don't have a bullish D a bullish divergence on the RSI. I would like a bullish divvy on the RSI so far, and the 3-day could continue to moon up here. I know we're high. We're definitely getting to a high point, but I just want to bring the point up that we could continue to moon. Now, if you watch the 4-hour, the 4-hour consolidated, that's a consolidation. That's a bull flag, really, in my humble opinion. Some could say ascending triangle. I call that a bull flag. That's a bull pennant. That's a bull pennant. Wants to break to the upside 68% of the time. There's your measured move. I've been putting out this long. I've talked about the 8-hour time frame. The 8-hour was the one that gave us the move last time. I like the 8-hour right now for a massive pump. So I got a long for the 8-hour. I've already put it out numerous times to the trading group. And I'm in the 8-hour long. I've talked about it, broke it down. But this is the 8-hour long right here. And it's like a 3.8 to risk reward ratio below the wick. Stochastics, and I keep talking about the 1-hour. We're going to break that down in a second, but this looks very bullish to me for a move to the $40,171 level. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 40K today. It could happen. There was bearish divvy. It played out. We got resistance, and we bounced off support. That's a bull pennant. 4-hour looks absolutely amazing. 8-hour looks absolutely amazing. The 1-hour wants to come down to roost again. So we could open this up a little bit. And it looks like the 1-hour may just want to come back down to the bottom of the pattern one more time. So here's the deal. If you haven't longed yet and you're thinking, again, I'm not a financial advisor, you got to do whatever makes you happy. But if I hadn't longed this yet, I'd be looking at this possible double bottom for a move back to the bottom of the pattern. If we lose this, we will dump down to this area. I'm not a perma bull or a perma bear. I'm open-minded to get stopped out. I'm open-minded to open up a short. It's whatever happens, happens. All right? It's whatever happens, happens. I'm open-minded. And the charts will tell us what we'll do is we'll lose this key level here. That's going to be support. If we lose that and bearishly retest it, you're going to drop further down. That's just what's going to happen. All right? Sorry to make random yellow lines. I didn't do that on purpose. So I'm looking at Bitcoin to possibly do one of two things. It's either going to shoot. I'm long already. So I'm long. I don't have to worry. I'm already in the trade. I'm good. I've done my research. I can put myself into the trade where I want to be in it. It is what it is. Bitcoin's been flying all over the place. The volatility has been crazy today. They've been liquidating longs and shorts on both sides of the table. All right. You can see, look, they went all the way up. First, they came all the way down, liquidation. All the way up, liquidation. All the way back down, liquidation. They're just going to go after the uneasy people that don't know what's happening in the markets today. This is False Move Monday. We tell our students about what's going to happen the day before. We get you ready for False Move Monday. If you're in my trading group, after 5 weeks in here, you understand Mondays a lot better than you did before. We teach you where the best days to trade of the week are. We show you where liquidity runs are. You can learn about London, Asia, New York time, and all the different liquidity grabs. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind. This information will change the way you look at the markets for the rest of your life if you show up on my channel every single day. If you join my trading group, link in the description of the comment section here. And I pinned it right there. Let me just get it pinned for you. I know I pasted it, but I forgot to pin it. Wish my admins could pin my stuff. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I guess I'll just paste it again. But shout out to everybody here on the live. So I see a pullback for Bitcoin coming further to the downside here. Only stream hosts give. I knew Jamie would say that. Jamie was like, I have to tell you. Shout out to the 20 memberships given. That's insane. Gifted 20 memberships from Safe Moon 8. You're the man, dude. God bless you for doing that. It's been a while since people blessed the memberships. Thank you so much for the love. Amen. After talking the Saturday class, I now look and see the charts completely different. Thank you so much. I told you that class would change the way you look at the charts forever. You'll never be the same after that class. I gave you the sauce. I gave you vision. Now you just got to work on the vision. And shout out to all the people getting those memberships. We love you. So Bitcoin could tank. And M could come here. If we lose this key level, we are going to drop down. So if you lose this level of this diagonal trend line, we're going to drop further down to about 33,583. And the 200 is waiting for us. But I keep telling, the closer the 200 gets into price action, the better. There was a time where we were going to dump back to the 200 here on the 15. We did not. The 200 got himself inside the chart and then implemented itself into price action. That's telling us that there's a likely big move coming for Bitcoin. So I see one of two things. We might get a quick pump up. The 15-minute looks interesting. So let's look at the 15-minute. We may be getting another short squeeze here in the next few minutes based on what I'm seeing in the chats. My thumb will just slip a bar and then we'll go back. We'll go past. All right. So look, here we go. And remember, I took this chart from nakedness all the way to where we are now. All right. That thing boomed out too. So Bitcoin holding 34,600. Remember, the key level for me is 34,250. As long as we stay above that level right here, really where all these, look, with all this resistance went on, this was such a key area. You know, resistance. I was saying, hey, we got to flip that. We had the shoulder, the head, remember the right shoulder? Bang, to the upside. Unreal. And I just stick to the TA, man. Nothing more, nothing less. So I see this 5-minute. That's an M pattern on the 5. Clear as day. That's an M pattern. But you are oversold. Let's take a look at our 7-minute. And our 7-minute actually does want to come down hard on you right now. So 7 minutes in a bit of an M pattern. Let's open this up. So I see some more downside for the 7 right now as we speak. But we could hold this trend, and it would be kind of cool that we stay inside what looks like a bit of a symmetrical triangle. So we'd like to see this kind of chill out and get tight. And that's going to be our next big mover. It is a symmetrical triangle, 50-50 shot. But the bigger move takes us really far out of the move. The smaller move is just the base of the triangle to the downside. 7-minute will kind of tell us this. So here's the deal. If we break to the downside, I would be buying the bottom of this channel because that would be oversold 1 hour after we kind of creep down. This would look like a really good place to get into the charts. I'd be looking for a bullish div on the 7, somewhere between the 1 and the 5 and the 7-minute time frame, preferably the 1 minute like we saw last night here. Okay? Look at this strong bullish div on the 7, how this swung up. But price action was swinging to the downside, right? And bang, bang, bang. So here's the deal. I see us kind of getting tight inside of this channel, and there's a chance it actually breaks up. It's got some inverted head and shoulder vibes, almost a shoulder, a head, kind of an inverted head and shoulder that could break to the upside too as well. So I'm watching the 7-minute inside of a tight. You know, they brought the price up to 34,860, liquidated shorts, brought it back down, liquidated the quick longs that jumped in too early or too late. Then they ripped up the shorts again that thought they had it because they were like, oh, we got it this time. And then they ripped the longs back. Eventually, they're going to exhaust. They're going to get in too many people, and there's going to be way less liquidations. At this point, they've ripped a lot of people up. They've torn a lot of people up. And they got people's emotions going crazy right now. ETF, Bitcoin, I didn't buy enough at the right time. If you weren't diligent like we were throughout the bear market, you're missing out. And shout out to NordVPN, keeping me safe here in Ireland. But shout out to NordVPN. Use a VPN to keep yourself safe online so people can't track your IP. Find out what sites you're going to, see what you're doing. Because that's what they do. They look at sites and they say, oh, this guy's IP, and then they can work on you. So just be careful for your safety. Get yourself a VPN. Link to Nord in the description below. I do get a beautiful commission from Nord, but it's very, very low, and they don't charge a lot of money. Like, I remember getting Nord when I first got it. I think it was like $100 for 3 years or something. It was like $3 a day or less, even less than that. It was like 50 cents a day. They run all sorts of different stuff. And also, coming up is Cyber Monday. Bitcoin's birthday is tomorrow. That's going to be a big deal. Happy birthday to Bitcoin. All right. 1 minute is extremely oversold, wants to bounce. 5-minute also wants to bounce and kind of keep the structure of the channel here. So I'm watching this for our next flag to the upside. And our measured move is here. So I can already see the trade before the trade happens. That's why people come to the channel. I can project it before you even see it. I project right shoulders before they happen. I can project, cup and handles. I see the handle before the handle's made. You're going to be an amazing trader when I'm done with you. I've turned thousands of people into amazing traders around the world. You're the next person I'm going to turn into an amazing trader. Not only that, but I'm going to teach, did you work out today? If you have a pile of money in your bank account, but you are hundreds of pounds overweight, and your heart and your body isn't in good shape, you're not wealthy. If you have $1 billion right now, but you breathe heavy going up the stairs, you are not wealthy. That is not wealth, period. Money is not everything. It's a part of the basically having all four. You want to have family life, be a good man, good woman to your family, connection to your family, number one, right? Connection to God too, spirit, and that's spirituality, really. Your family, that's your spiritualness. If you're spiritual, you'll be connected to your family. You'll be conscious, connected to God. Bang. Number one, you're spiritual. Your mental health is so important. Meditating, getting out into nature, getting away from advertising, making sure that you have some space for your mental framework to grow and to be calm and to learn. Your physical, so important that your physical is intact because your physical is your mental. I work out and my working out helps my brain. And then your wallet. When you're broke, it doesn't feel good. I'm sorry. I was broke many times in my life. I worked out. I felt great about myself. Money didn't matter. But I saw people who could do so many things that I couldn't do. They could fly where they wanted. They could go wherever they wanted. They could, they could throw parties for other people. Heck, they could give away money to the poor. When I was broke, I couldn't help the poor. That was a really crappy feeling to know that I couldn't help other people the way I wanted to. Now that I have ends, I can give my ends away to other people and help them. Now that all of my needs are met, I can meet other people's needs. That is the goal in life. To get so disciplined, so put together, so set that you can now use your discipline and your ability to produce to help other people produce. And that's the goal. If we all did that, this world would be just a production factory. You know what I mean? So remember, the 4 pillars of life are super important. The mental, the spiritual, the financial, and the physical. You are not wealthy till you have all 4. You are not wealthy till you have all 4. All right? So I see a pullback for Bitcoin. It is coming back down to the 600 level. Just watch it. It's Monday. They're going to do whatever they want to the markets. And there's a chance that we're making more of a falling wedge too, and we break further down to the downside. Watch this trend line. This trend line breaks. We're going to drop down, and Bitcoin's probably going to be able to, snatch it up again at 34,281. But there's no guarantees here. Let's see if we can hold off on the 5-minute and the 7-minute chart here and get a bounce. I'm already long. Not much else to say. I showed you my stop loss. I'm taking the 8-hour time frame. I'm not trading the smaller ones for now. I might scalp later on, but for that I'm long. You know what I mean? All right. Who here wants to see me trade the 1-second chart in a demo account later on for fun? I might do it for like 20, 30 minutes towards the end of the stream. If you want to see me trade the 1 second and scalp it, we could do that for fun. If you like to see that, I could do that. I love this channel. Let me do some push-ups. Bang, bang, bang. Get them done, baby. Get them done. I did so many push-ups today already. You wouldn't believe it. All lifers dropped down to give me 50 immediately. Yeah, it was awesome to see. Shout out to the membership. Shout out to another super chat coming in. Energy is awesome. TRIAS, when we have a chance. Shout out to you, man. Crypto Rambler in the house. God bless you. Your 1 second cup and handy bang today. Wasn't that crazy? So insane, right? 20 minutes on the 1 second is 1,200 candle closures. So funny. Shout out to Jamie. We love you, Jamie. 50 right now. Only 50? All right. So this is what I see for Bitcoin. If we break this key level at 34,250, that's my main level. I don't want to see us lose. We will drop down to 33,500. We lose that level, we'll come down to 33.1, and we'll go from there. But we'll bearishly retest. We'll probably make a flag on the 1 minute of the 5, and I'll be able to call a short to the downside. So don't worry. I'll have you at hello when we get there, if we even get there. Right now, we're going to watch this flag here and see if we can hold this trend line. And I'm already long. Not much else to say for Bitcoin. I gave you your weekly. I gave you your 8-hour. I gave you the 3-day. I gave you the daily. Heck, I went all the way to the 5 of the 1. I showed you BOOKMAP and the liquidity. So let's see BOOKMAP. The liquidity to the downside starting to get scarce. Used to be way thicker. Now they might just hit their 34,000 and call it a day, So, and there's liquidity on both sides now, even still above us. We still got some liquidity all the way up to 35.5, which is telling us that we may want to go there. We're kind of locked in both sides. We could either go to 34 or 35.5 based on liquidity. We're pretty evenly matched here on the orders. More orders technically down here at 34,000. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if we did get that flush down, but only time will tell. All right. This is BOOKMAP, heat map order book, link in the description below. You'll get a better discount through me than you'll get through anywhere else in the game. I highly suggest you check that out. All right. And shout out to our channel sponsors. God bless you, ITrust Capital. You have no idea. I'm a small business owner with a family doing my thing, showing up every single day. When you guys support YouTubers like us, it's a big deal. And we really, really appreciate it. You help so many people learn when you help support me, because I help people learn every single day. This is a KOL educational channel. We push it to the limit every single day. We teach confidence. You can, you will, you are the best. If you believe in yourself, then you're going to do something great with your life. You are the opportunity. The second you get down on yourself, the second you get depressed, then that's your life. You cannot let depression in. You cannot let negative thoughts in. You must be the foundational glue for all the people around you to push forward. You are going to be the guiding light for them. You are going to help your buddy get out of depression. You're going to help the people around you. You're going to be the one. It's going to be you. You're not going to look around and wait for anybody else. It's going to be you. God bless you, Sam, but every one of the 99. I made over 500 this morning on XRP and Bitcoin longs, all because of you and the 99, changing my life. Did this all while street sweeping in Chicago. My man is street sweeping, and he's making gains on his phone or his tablet while he's running around on the street sweeper in Chicago, cleaning up the streets. I mean, these are the people in the trading group. Everyday people changing their lives. I used to work a night shift. I remember what it was like. Man, I took the train every day to work. Unbelievable. Lifer and friend are doing damage. Shout out to Jesse Namaso. We love you. Slap the button. Lifer bros in the house. Some likes are amiss. 716 viewers. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. We got 303 likes. 700 people on the live. Where are the 400 likes? Let's go, baby! Let's stay motivated. You can't hit that like button, then what else are you going to do? What else can't you do for yourself? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Hit that like button. Show some love for the man that shows up every single day, 365 days a year. Christmas, I'm here. Thanksgiving, I'm here. Heck, my wife was giving birth in the freaking hospital. I was live streaming. God bless each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. And can we hold this high or low on the 7 and stay inside of this pattern? Only time will tell, but it looks somewhat likely. Looks somewhat likely. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Your Twitter post is inspiring. God bless me. God bless you. God bless me. God bless you. Thank you for saying that. And good morning. I wake up feeling blessed and super grateful for this life. Be good to yourself. You deserve it. There's nothing in your way. There's opportunity, and every single day, I'm telling you right now, there really is. There's opportunity. And look, we had this cup and handle for you drawn before it even happened. We came down to that perfect place, and then we bounced on out of it. I showed you the cup and handle before it even happened, and then we broke on out of it. Projecting things before they happen almost every single day here on the channel, it's insane. It's insane. Anyway, this is an M. We could get the move down. Pay attention. I'd like to see this 80 cross the 200. That will tell me that price action is actually likely more to go to the upside than to the downside. All right. So this is where we sit. We're kind of at a standstill here at 34,576. Waiting to see if Bitcoin comes lower to the channel or continues to break further up to the upside. 1 hour is a little spent. Getting a little overbought here, but the smaller time frames may push us up, and the 4 hour looks absolutely lovely for a move. If we double click, look at the 4 hour getting that double bottom bullish push up on the stochastics. That's bullish to me. So again, I could beat Bitcoin I could go over Bitcoin over and over again here. But we break this level, we're coming back down to 34,240, and we'll test from there. I'm long, and I've showed you my long with my stop, and there's really nothing else to say. Let's take a look at the total market cap for all of cryptocurrency. Total, baby, total. Now let's have some fun with total. Hey, Lifer, I'm new to the group, and I appreciate you and your team for what you guys are doing. I attended class on Saturday and was blown away by what I learned. I would like to check out Purify. For me, the ticker is UFI. Thank you so much, Yahunda L. Let's take a look at that for you real quick, since you made such a beautiful ask and you took the class. Thank you so much for jumping on into my class, everybody. We greatly appreciate it. Class is going to go back up. We're going to figure out the pricing probably in the next 2 days so we can get the advertising out again. But class will go back up. I mean, I teach $2,000 worth of knowledge in that class for $60. It's insane. Whoever got it, that I gave it away, unbelievable. And I really gave it away for as long as I could. And I'm just so blessed. Anyone that took that class and really took it to the next level. So, total market cap wants to bang, bang, bang to the upside. The 200 SMA is holding the 1 so far. Class was amazing. You seem cool. Take a look at Joe Coin. I know Joe Coin, Trader Joe. Yeah, that's Trader Joe XYZ, right? I'm pretty sure you're talking about Trader Joe. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, dude. Give me tickers. I know probably 80% of every coin that ever existed. I've traded almost every single altcoin you've ever heard about. From PZP to Pepe to you name it, to Altura, to Tara, to you name the coin. I've had my hands on it, traded it, looked at it, possibly touched on it. Rocket Pool, Pepe, Dogecoin, Pax Dollar, Polygon, like you name it. We've touched it. He's talking about the Joe Rogan coin. I thought he talked about Joe, which is Trader Joe XYZ here.
for 26 cents. This is going to be the major exchange for AVAX. I don't see how this doesn't pump hard. If you believe in AVAX, Trader Joe XYZ is going to pump hard. All right. And what did he talk about? He talked about Purify. Let me duplicate this and let's get into Purify. He said UFI was the ticker. That's UFI. Hold on. Let me see what he's saying here. No, Purify right there on Gate.io. Okay. You might be on Gate. It's had some really weird wicks to the downside. That was a stop hunt right there for sure. So let's take a look at this thing on the bigger time frame. So it came all the way up beautifully. Let's see. So it was the price of about a half a penny, and then it pumped all the way to 7 cents, right? Pretty awesome. Okay. And then it came all the way back down, and it's now doing that like bottom, like a lot of coins are doing, right? This is bullish consolidation. This is what I call consolidation, you know, long-term consolidation. It likely bottomed here at these levels. You never know, but it likely did bottom at about 1.5 cents right there. If you really believe in this coin and you've done your research, by all means, it could be a beautiful hold. I don't know anything about this coin. I don't think I would ever touch it or trade it, and I'm not trying to be rude. It just, you know, it's not something I'm looking at, right? There's a lot of other things on my radar. We take a look at the daily, and the daily is, you know, a little overbought. I wouldn't be surprised if it closed this gap to the 200 SMA, though, before it eventually shut itself down for a pullback, just because you always get these pumps up to the 200 SMA. But look for a flag on the 4-hour or the 1-hour time frame. That will kind of help you decide what's going to happen. It also has very low liquidity. Just be very careful. The candle spread is very, very tough, so it doesn't look like it's going to be that fun to swing trade. But if you believe in this long term, I just see somewhat of a pullback here. It's away from the 21, the 1 hour. Flag it out. When in doubt, flag it out. Keep it in this flag and watch it stay above support or resistance. Doesn't really get me going, though. You know, I'm not passionate or excited about it. I don't see any like hardcore TA. But again, look for it to stay above this level here at 1 6/10 cent. And I can see it definitely pushing further up. Long term, I believe it definitely has bottomed. And it could be a beautiful buy for, you know, if you're willing to hold it long term. But that's up to you. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, all right? Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Now, I'm just going to move that over so you can see the E there, just so you can't see. You couldn't read that word advice. Not financial advice. Clear as day, all right? Clear as day. All right. For the blood-sucking lawyers, you know what I mean? EKTA is a coin that I've looked at many times. It's been on my radar. We traded it once, and it was a really nice trade, and it's been kind of in the dumps ever since. Funny, look at that thing. I was just thinking about it doesn't really look that great to me. I wouldn't touch it till it gets back above that level. Anyway, let's get into the total market cap for Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies and show you what's brewing here for BTC. If you're in here and you want to learn or you want to join my trading group, jump on into the free server, read the testimonials, see what people are saying about being in the trading group, understand why we doubled in the bear market where other trading groups and other YouTube channels suffered. We may have not made as many subs, but we never went backwards. Every single month, every single week, we got more subs than we had before. This channel is continuing to grow. Unify for 64%. Gifto, which I put out on a live stream for 30%. Loom banged for 43% gains. I made the call yesterday for Bitcoin, banged on them to the upside. What a beautiful 5-minute flat, and that was from 30,000 to 30,700. We caught like the biggest move of the day. Another beautiful accurate call here for Render inside that flag. That flag would boom to the upside. Another accurate call for Casper. I saw it in the Rising Wedge. The Rising Wedge would bang on them. Joystream, which I put out on the live stream at a 786 retracement, would bang for 64%. I talked about Tau doing this retest at 80. It boomed for 12% that night. Xcoin banging on them. Stackbook Change for 209% gains. Revo for 556, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. All right, let's take a look at the total market cap. What I'm seeing here, which is awesome, right off the bat was hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down tells us that is going to be the low for all coins and really the whole market. The market will not go lower than $740 billion. Like that's going to be its low, you know, and they try to breach $1 trillion so many times and really break us below it. trillion really held. And you can almost say, look, shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. It's kind of a complex head and shoulder. Not the best looking one, but somewhat of an idea here. And we'll remove my moving averages for a split second here and talk about it. Getting above the 200 SMA was the key. And you can see here now, total market cap, previous support at exact resistance. It flips this as support or resistance. We are gone, baby gone. And so we have basically, what's funny, Bitcoin's 25K level was the $1 trillion market cap level. The $1 trillion was psychological. Holding $1 trillion was a big deal. A trillion, I keep saying that. We're in $1 trillion market cap. I got into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. They had $100 billion. You know what I mean? We were tiny. We would dream of being $1 trillion market cap. It was insane. 2016, I mean, the market cap was so small, I can't even believe where we're at now. I've been in cryptocurrency now for coming up on 7 years. I got in 2016. 7 years. I can't believe that. 7 years in cryptocurrency. It'll be 10. 3 years from now, I'll have been in 10 years. 10 years of my life trading cryptos, baby. Unbelievable. So we break above this level. My goodness. We are going to easily moon up to $1.63 trillion, right? And let's see if we can hold the zone at 1.18. So the total market cap just looking lovely. It did get a beautiful push up. What goes up must come down. But we're not at the end of this rally yet. As far as I'm concerned, we'll get our third green candle coming. Total market cap wants to bang, bang, bang to the upside. It really does. And if you look at this like a flag, which it really is, you take your measured move, and that's your move to the upside. That it tells us that we want to get all the way up to 1.64 trillion, and that's the next resistance. That's also what, isn't that a bit of a Sammy cup and handy? As you got the cup here with a handle here. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. It's been a cup and handle since day one, baby. It's been a cup and handle. Look, I put the monthly was in a cup and handle too. And I drew this on October 1st. Funny, my crew found it for me. And they posted it here. Sean, you're the best. Like, he went through all my posts and he found that I put out this cup and handle on October 1st at 8:24 p.m. Talking about a move to the upside. Look, we never went lower on them. Had you traded that monthly with a stop loss, you were in the money severely. Severely. It's another Sammy cup and handy to the upside. The cup and handle has got me out of the monthly. Got me out of the, today I used it on the 1 second chart. I use the cup and handle every single day. The infamous Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Sammy cup and handy to the upside, baby. All the way. All the way, baby. All the way. Severely. Anyway. So I'm just looking for total market cap to get above the range and bang on them. Now, could we see some bearishness? We could. This could be an ascending triangles are both bullish and bearish. They're 50-50. This could easily kind of get resistance here and then drop back down to 1.19. From there, we'll reassess, right? But we have really nice support now, and support or resistance flip. Resistance became an SR flip there last night. It's a big deal for Bitcoin. So it's more likely that we get a massive break to the upside. And I showed you where the targets are, $1.16 trillion. And that would be a beautiful move. 4 on 12, 30% gains in the market cap. Right? And this is another thing that I'm looking at for the breakout. And that would be Bitcoin to 42,000, 40K. So does Bitcoin see 40K? It looks like it may. And the total market cap's checking out pretty nicely. Let's take a look at the total 3, which is the total market cap of all the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we gave you this little flag. And so far, so good. It is kind of doing a bit of a moon here. Same situation, similar, just more of a bit of an uptrending triangle. And so far, it is breaking out to the upside. 4-hour time frame suggests that we could get a move, and it's all about the 8-hour to me. The 8-hour on the altcoins wants to boom. So every altcoin, if you look at the 8-hour on most of the altcoins, it looks absolutely amazing. I want to see us breach this level at 359. This is our key level of resistance here. We flip this and we get above this zone, we're going to be in the money. And we break through the top of this channel, this kind of, kind of like a descending triangle. It's like a symmetrical triangle, really, in a way, for Bitcoin. We got that beautiful bullish divvy. We got our bottom in January. So the altcoins definitely bottomed in January. We had that second place to get in June where everything capitulated. Remember, Matic was like the lowest I've ever seen it. It was time to buy. I bought a bunch of Cardano down there. I figured, hey, all right. And so that's our entire market cap. We break above here for the altcoins and we go up to $400 billion. All right. We start making a statement. So we really want to see this gap get closed. The daily suggests we may struggle, but the 8-hour looks amazing for a move. So does the 22 and the 12. I wouldn't be surprised. The stochastics are telling me a big move is coming for the altcoins. So either Bitcoin's going to go sideways or Bitcoin's going to pump one more time, then go sideways and give some money to the altcoins. You missed my birthday. Shout out to Crypto Plumber. We love you. Happy birthday, brother. Oh, yeah, going to another nice monthly candle. We have FOMC on birthday, so something to consider. May not be the most ideal time for aggressive buys. FOMC on Wednesday. Hold on one second. Yes, CME watch tool. And then Forex Factory. Yeah, so we do have a rate hike meeting in 2 days. Yikes, aboozles, right? Oh, wow. So they're going to raise rates, huh? Now there's a 98% chance. Oh, no, that they keep rates the same. That's a lower rate, right? Right now, target rate. Yeah, we're current, all right? Target rate is lower. So everyone's saying that we will do nothing. They will do nothing at all. They will not raise the rate. That's going to be super bullish for Bitcoin when they don't raise the rates. Super, super bullish. Thank you for giving more memberships. That's such a blessing. I see you. Crypto Plumber, man, you're always spreading the love. Thank you so much. God bless you, brother. Happy birthday, my man. I don't mean to miss your birthday. Just weekends are when I'm really busy with the family. And everyone assumes that I read everything in the 99. I really can't read everything in the 99. I catch like 10% of it when I walk in here and there, but I never get to see it all. People making 740% gains on XRP. It's just nuts. You people are awesome. Wow, look at this man JD just banging on him. 309%, 72%, 286%, 193%, like 83. Like, this is nuts. This is going to be a sick live stream, Crypto Barber. We're going to rock it live, baby. So CME Watch Tool suggests that we will keep the rates the same, and we will have a Fed rate hike meeting on Wednesday. On the Wednesday, right? On November 1st. I will be live broadcasting the meeting to you. All right? So we got a lot going on. I'll be live that night. So you're going to get 2 extra live streams this week. All right? Bang, bang, bang. Interesting. I love PancakeSwap. A little bit of news here about PancakeSwap. Protocol Village, Brill Finance to integrate tool into PancakeSwap. The latest blockchain tech upgrades, funding announcements, and deals. Brill Finance, a decentralized finance DeFi, on Monday announced a partnership with PancakeSwap to integrate Brill's automated portfolio management tool directly into PancakeSwap's position manager. According to a message from the team, this enables millions of PancakeSwap users to deposit tokens, including USDT, BTCB, BNB, and ETH, into a single asset vault, gaining access to institutional-grade tools that deliver high yields for risk-adjusted returns. Tokens are then deployed into an underlying liquidity provision algorithm, which is automatically rebalanced for high capital efficiency. Interesting. New DYDX chain to use DYDX for staking payout fees in USDC. That's going to be huge. DYDX is going to pay fees in USDC, so it's not going to create, a sell-off in their own coin. I kind of like that, because when people get a lot of rewards in a coin, they tend to dump them. It's a better process. All right. It's a better process. So the total market cap looking good. Bitcoin staying flat on the 7. Looks like we may actually just kind of hang out here and begin to make this pattern. I see a pump back to the upside, potentially. So get rid of the idea that the falling wedge was in. We did the bounce. And honestly, if you pull that, that's a 786, is it not? That's a 786 fib retracement. You should definitely get a bounce off that. I see us breaking out to the top of the channel. I wouldn't be surprised. Bitcoin's back at 34,822 in the next hour and a half. 7 Minute also wants to make a bit of a bounce. All right. So expect to bounce off this 786 further to the upside here for Bitcoin, even on a small scalp. I already gave you my trade. I told you exactly what I'm doing. I gave stop loss and everything. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm trading this 8 hour to 40,000. All right. You do whatever you want. I've seen this play out many, many times in my life. The 8 hour that looks just like this on multiple coins. I am a little, I'm heeding the fact that the RSI is a little high. And we're starting to get a little bit of bearish divvy now. And we could dump. Trust me, I'm open-minded. We could be dumping all the way back down to that CME gap. I will tell you, there's a CME gap, Bitcoin USD. We don't fill every single gap. I want to make that very, very clear. We don't fill every single gap. But see the CME right here? That gap is definitely something we got to think about. There's a possibility that we close the gap there. The 4-hour, it was a lot bigger. Hold on. There it is on the 4-hour time frame, right? Was there a gap even on the daily? Yep, even on the daily, there was a gap. So, honey, there's a little gap. Yeah, we got closed it on a wick. We did close the gaps on a wick, so technically they're not gaps because they have wicks, but not on the other side. You got to close them on the right side. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin could come back down further to 29.8 one more time. They get everyone freaking out here, and then they can flush the price, liquidate everybody. So just be open-minded. Don't ever be fully one thing. Look, there's a gap here too that might have to get filled. 34,170. Tried to close it yesterday. Bitcoin's been boom. Bitcoin boomed last night, and it made a gap again. When Bitcoin pumps on the weekend, it creates gaps on the CME. Because CME opens like 2 o'clock on Sunday. So if you get a pump anywhere between that, you end up getting a gap on the CME. All right. Dat gap, baby. Inverted head and shoulders, sold 1 into 5 minute. I'm long from 25K with 50x leverage. I know I should take profit, and I have done so, but I'm letting the trade run with quite a bit. Since I don't see it dumping so hard, is it good to let it run? I can't tell you what to do, Nicholas. You got to do whatever makes you happy, man. You're asking a question that everyone would ask themselves. What do I do now? What do you plan on doing? Stick to your plan. Say, hey, the key is just stick to your plan. Say, I'm going to hold this trade. I'm going to move. I'm going to trail my stops, and whatever happens, happens. Be okay with the outcome already. Right now, you're not truly okay with the outcome, so you're in the middle, and that's going to create emotions. You must right now write down your plan on a trading diary and stick to that plan. Say, you know what? And when you stick to it, you got to say you're not going to go back on that. That's, I can't tell you what to do with your trade, but I can tell you how to handle your mind. All right? I can tell you how to handle your mind. Yeah, that coin bonk just keeps banging to the upside. Bonk, dude. On MEXC, it just keeps ripping. So insane. And look, I bet it touched the 21-day moving average. If I flip on the moving averages, I bet the 21 was close. And we got the pump to the upside. Funny, it's not showing me my moving averages. They're spinning. Look, there's the 21 near price action. Gone. I'm telling you right now, with low stochastics, I'm telling you, the bull run's not going to be that hard for you. You're going to be trading bull pennants, falling wedges. When you find divergence, low stochastic, MACD turning, and you're near the 21, that's going to make gains 70 to 80% of the time, over and over and over again. And you're going to be so well at doing it by the time the bull run comes because you've practiced with me every single day on the live, over and over and over again. All right? Cardano continuing to moon to 30 cents. And look, I mean, it was in an Adam and Eve double bottom. That thing is going to rip. I see Cardano somewhere back up at 48 cents before we know it. The times to get Cardano at 25 cents probably have passed. I believe that was your bottom for Cardano. You won't get it any cheaper than that ever again. No one was willing to sell it off at that point. It's already up 25% basically from the bottom. I mean, and I see Cardano back at $5. At 25 cents, you're talking to 20x for Cardano when it goes to $5. So, ADA about to hit 200 on the daily. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep. And things pump up to the 200 SMA. This is another thing that I teach all my students all the time. That price action, when they get tight, you pump up to the 200 SMA. And what do? We pumped up to the 200 SMA. We have a gap in the VRVP that suggests we go all the way to 36.6. Once we flip this, expect a huge move to the upside for Cardano. Let's take a look at TRB. On that 4-hour, was looking beautiful. He said it pumped nice on the call. Let's take a look. I remember giving a 4-hour trade last night, and there it did go up. Maybe came down a little bit, but continued to moon. There you go. There was the trade that I put out to the trading group before I went to bed. TRB for gains. 21% gains. 29% gains for TRB. Bang, bang, bang. The daily was a little overbought, but that 4-hour suggested and it had hidden bullish. I'm telling you right now, hidden bullish on a 618 golden, a golden pocket, Fibonacci retracement. Come on now. Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. If you know how to read hidden bullish, you're good to go. Hidden bullish is insane. Hidden bullish plays out 90% of the time, gives you so many gains. I remember one of my first mentors, he was like, I trade hidden bullish blind. He said, and I was like, blind? Like blind? Like literally put money in there, go to sleep at night, wake up paid in the shade. TRB for gains. So this is a setup you'll see me play over and over again on the monthly, on the weekly, on the daily, on the 1 hour. When I see hidden bullish, we're ready to go. We played this the other day on the 5 minute. We had hidden bullish in the flag. Pump to the upside for TRB. And shout out to Stack McChange. He's always on TRB. That's like his coin. Like he gives you like TRB updates in the shower all the time. I'm just, but he is on it. Like he is on TRB, man. Dude does not play. And look, I gave this trade last night at 8:40 p.m. while I was live on the live stream. There's your before. And there's your after. I do this all the time. There's your before. And there's your after. You can even try to double click it. I try to make it just as small and in the exact same place. Put my 2 fingers here. And I can shrink this down and put my 2 fingers there. And so look, there's your before. And there's your after. Like you can see, like no stop loss gets hit. So many of my trades, they never get stopped out. Never get stopped out. Look at that beautiful 30% gain overnight. You wake up to gains in my trading group. Gains in my sleep is a song that I made up. Gains in my sleep. I get gains in my sleep. Remember? My wife said, all right. Like I'm going to start singing now. Yo, you're too much over there. She's all over me. She's like white on rice over here. Anyway, TRB for massive gains. Now you're like, I missed it. How do I know if it's going to continue? Flag out the 1 hour time frame. If the 1 hour decides to flag like this, TRB is going to continue to rip. The market's getting euphoric. If you've been trading a bear market, you haven't been realizing what a bull market euphoria is. And look, previous high, we broke that high too. As long as you stay above that support of resistance flip, you could use that as another move, just like you did this previous resistance. SR flips to the upside. Use that as a stop loss. If my stop loss is below the 200 SMA, I have an either likelihood of getting a move to the upside. If you look at here, look, there's a bit of a shoulder, a head, and kind of a right shoulder that broke on out too as well for TRB. All right. Send in your super chats for TA and deep dive. Teach us about a coin we didn't know about. You know about the coin. You know all about it. We've never heard about it. Super chat it to us so we can find out. All right. I'm in VRA as well. I have a little bag of VRA Veracity. I like this coin. It could do damage. All right. I already talked about it breaking out of here up 9% and continuing to go to the upside. Let's take a look at Veracity. I mean, everything is kind of following that Bitcoin flag too, right? But look at that. Veracity looks like it's going to continue to moon. Let's take a look at our 4 hour time frame. If our 4 hour, 4 hours is a little high for me. I don't drink wine, so when I hear that song, it kind of bugs me out. Want to drink my wine? Like, alcohol does nothing for you. I'm telling you right now, anyone here who claims if they quit alcohol that it wouldn't benefit them somehow, they're like, no, but I wouldn't go to the bar and have my relaxing night. I wouldn't be able to go with my friends and drink my beers at the game. That gets me excited. You know, I like that. If you really think that you can't live a life without alcohol, I don't know what to tell you. Do you really think, is alcohol more powerful than God? Crickets, right? Obviously not. So the second you drink alcohol, you're almost kind of saying like, I don't know, like this is better than what God can give me, but God can give you so much more power. Look at the 8 hour on Veracity. The 8 hour looks amazing on all these time frames. It looks absolutely lovely for a move. 25% gains, right? I don't like the 2.5, but it's kind of what but this thing looks like it's going to moon on the 8 hour time frame. I mean, you have a bigger move here with the length of this bigger idea. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw, a 9 cent Veracity or 8 tenths of a cent. Sorry, 9 tenths of a cent, almost a penny. This thing's not even a penny yet. Imagine when it goes to 10 cents and you could have scooped it up less than a penny when no one was paying attention. Veracity. All right. So I'm seeing Veracity on the 8 hour time frame for gains. And again, it may get stopped out. There's no guarantees, but I like what I'm seeing here. 2 take profits, one there at 48, one at 25%. But this thing looks like it's going to moon. Nice cup. Adam and Eve double bottom. Previous resistance became support. It's a great place to keep the stop loss right there. I really like what's going on here with Veracity. Let me look at the 3-day chart. 3-day chart has some legs. Let me look at the daily. A lot of coins the daily's a little beat up on. That's the only kind of thing, but it could be euphoria that's keeping us pinned. I'm going to stick to this 8-hour time frame and take what it can give me. And once it resets, we'll see from there. We may just get to this top and get resistance. We may make a double top. No guarantees. And again, that's a big green candle. I would look for a smaller candle to get in. This thing just kind of popped as I talked about it, actually, too. Like, it wasn't that green until we mentioned it. And it seems like it got a little bit of a move. But I like Veracity here. Lack of bearish momentum on the MACD. 8-hour looks absolutely amazing. And again, if you're in the trading group, but you can't make it to the live, we post things that we're looking at into the group so you don't miss. We don't want you to miss. We understand that you have to be at work. We understand you got a boss breathing down your neck. I used to do it too. I couldn't watch every stream from 10 to 12. I had a boss on me. And a lot of days, she was a cool woman that we shared a job with. I mean, she was my boss, but like, you know, we worked together very closely. I had a really good time. Towards the end of my career in TV, God did bless me. I never felt like I was working for someone as much as I had this woman, Lainey, was so super nice. She was kind of like this hippie blonde lady from Connecticut, and she was super awesome into TV. We met one day. I think she was probably in her 50s. I was in my late 30s. We got along immediately, and whenever she needed work, I'd work with her. And for my last 3 years, I just exclusively worked with her. You know what I mean? That was the only way I got through working for TV and working for other people. If I hadn't found her, because she made me feel like she wasn't my boss. Like, I went and met her at her house in Connecticut. Like, we became friends. You know what I mean? And she didn't judge me at all. She let me do whatever I wanted as long as I got the work done. She never harassed me. She let me kind of waltz around at lunch. She never asked me where I was. I could come in late, leave early. As long as I got my work done, she was cool. But without her, I never would have lasted, man. I was pulling my hair out towards the end. I always had these weird bosses, but she was cool. Shout out to Lainey. We love you. She always said I was going to be amazing. She said, I know you're going to be amazing in this crypto stuff. She's like, you're so smart. You're a genius. And she called it, man. She was right. And I love you, Lainey. I got to take my family out to see her one day in Connecticut. It's just hard with the live stream. I missed the live all last week, but I keep the grind at night. I've replaced music with streams and learning. Amen. Joe is the way. Buy Joe to become rich. You mean Joe Rogan coin? I'm all set. Joe is a nice cooker. Guys, stop shilling Joe on us. This isn't the channel where you're going to actually win that. If I see you guys say Joe one more time, you're going to be deleted out of the stream. And you don't want to. I have so much information that you can learn. Don't Joe us again. All right, you did it again. You're done. All right, you're done. You're out. You're out. You're out. I'm going to make an example of this person. All right, you're out. You're out. All right. I told you I was going to do it. I'm a man of my word. You're out. You're out again. You're out again. All right. Hello, sir. Sam, it's the bots. They can't hear you. I know, right? Oh, they can. Don't Joe us again. It's not Farmer Joe. Yeah. Anyway, I like Veracity. Looking beautiful on the 8-hour. The 8-hour looks like it's our ticket to gains. You know? It's in a nice pocket right now, and it's looking really lovely. And it moves really smooth. Lack of bearish momentum. Veracity on the 8-hour time frame looks absolutely lovely. No Joeing around over here. Calm down, Joe. Blank around and find out. You're funny. Removed from the broadcast. You're the weakest link. Goodbye. I missed something. What's Jay? You're funny. Don't be stupid, man. Don't be stupid. I saw Juno on the 8-hour. Looks like it's going to pump. Smaller coin, but this thing looks like it's going to moon. It really does. And so I wouldn't be surprised if Juno made a nice 56%. Already up a little bit. Another 35% gains from that move. Golden cross of the 8-hour. 8-hour looks amazing on all these coins. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? 8-hour looks good on NAKA. So, like, I don't care what the project is. The 8-hour wants the moon on almost every single coin I'm looking at. So, I suggest we trade the 8-hour and find out. Hey, I'd rather get stopped out, but these all look absolutely lovely. Last time the 8-hour made a move, it made a nice pump to the upside too as well. Now, it could go long. Like, we could go down. There's no guarantees. Look what happened here the last time. There's no guarantees. All right? But we take it one step at a time. If Bitcoin tanks, it's going to tank everything. Bitcoin pumps, it's going to pump everything. The market's going to go into crazy euphoria. We go to 40K, people are going to go nuts. They're going to go nuts. And then they're going to realize that the bull market's on. Like, people right now are still questioning whether we're in a bear market or not. We got above the 200 SMA on the weekly, everyone. That's the beginning of a bull run for every asset in the world. So I'm going to come out and say it. We're in a bull run, everybody. Figure it out. Look at the gains. I've been able to throw gains at coins. They're just banging on them. Money just pouring out of these coins left and right. Like, it's been way easier to trade the last 3 weeks. Come on now. Longs are just breaking out left and right. You know what I mean? If you're leverage trading, you're going crazy. You can get rocked either way. But if you're a good spot swing trader, the spot swing trades have been banging on us for the last few weeks. It's been awesome. So, again, where do you want to be? Shout out to the 735 people on the live, 433 likes, $68.88 in chat revenue. Let's get the likes up to the watch. There's still 300 people afraid. Wait, are you afraid of the like button? You think it's going to hurt your finger? Guys, we have ice packs. I know as you come down, you might slip. There might be a little perspiration. You might hit the wheel and slide off. We know you might just strain your finger. You might get, you come down and you get this little tweak and then, you sprain your finger like a sprained ankle. We get it. It can happen. I know you're really worried about it. I know you live in fear. I know you're super worried and nervous that if you just come down, but don't worry. We have ice packs and splints for you. Reach out. We'll ship them to you and, you'll be able to repair your finger. You'll be fine. So don't worry. Don't be so afraid. Like, you can hit the like button. It's going to be okay. I'm telling you right now, you're going to make it. You're going to be okay if you hit that like button. I'm telling you right now. And if you do happen to fall, if something happens and you do sprain your little pointer finger, we have ice packs for you. Don't worry. All right? So what are you worried about? We have splints and ice packs. We have little finger crutches. You can crutch around for the rest of the day. You'll be fine. All right? If you're afraid of the like, I guess you're afraid of the like button, right? I guess you live in fear. I'm challenging you. You're a little Sally. You think the like button's going to hurt your finger. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's the Boston in me coming out a little bit. You know what I mean? Can we actually send you money to feed the kids? I mean, we don't. I hate to be rude, but we don't need anyone else's money to do it. We seem to be self-sufficiently being able to do it. My wife can reach out. We're going to start a real nonprofit at one point. We'll go through the paperwork. We'll file all the stuff. And if you want to come and work with us some way or do something for us or create artwork, but we will start a nonprofit that we're going to help change lives with. That's our plan. That's our dream. That's our goal. All right. You're so funny. Love you, Sam. It's a blessed Monday here in the Lifer Town. Let's go and smash the like. Shout out to Crypto Bad Baker over here. God bless you, brother. I'm still longing my TRB. Going to use it to pay for class. Wish I could leverage trade TRB chart. Had a public notice that it may drop half, and I still bought anyways and went for it. You can leverage TRB. It's on MEXC. There's a leverage trade for it. There's just no spot. Just don't be a nonprofit like Rocket Oprah that actually benefit from them. Oh, I know. It's so crazy, right? I mean, you do there's some tax incentives, I guess, but my wife ain't like that. My wife was basically, a kid that went through a lot. And she knows the pain of children, and she wants to help these kids, man. I don't care what we got to do it. It's the right thing to do. Can you check Pepe for us? Send in a TA super chat. Feed those kids, baby. Shout out to my man for the $20 super chat. God bless you. Thank you so much for Lego My Sats 369. And, we might as well play it one more time, just kind of tell you guys what's happening. So my wife, she walks a man on Instagram, set up this line, and every day he goes on Instagram and he feeds kids. So she asked someone where her mother lives and her aunt, and they reached out to a local guy in the town, this guy right here, and we paid him for his time, and then we paid him to go get the food. So we paid him to do this. He gets paid, so he's super happy. He's doing what he loves. Look how happy he is. And you have to remember, my kids are Afghan Irish, so my kids have Afghan blood in them. So this is their motherland, man. These are my children. My children come from, I'm Irish, my wife's Afghan. People don't realize. So my kids are Irish Afghan, Irish American Afghani. And so like, who am I, man? My kids have this blood of this country in them. So like, and it's a connection to home, man. And really, it's just a thing of rice. I mean, that's not, we could give them even meat. I'd like to give them some, oh, he put a turkey in there, right? He did. He had there was a piece of turkey in there, or a piece of chicken. Look at this little girl covering her mouth. She's so cute. Honestly, and like, and literally, think of all the meals we get to eat. Think of all the restaurants in America. Think of all the food out here. So my wife started watching this guy do it on Instagram, and she said, I want to do that too. She said, I want it. And so she asked how to do it. For the last 2 weeks, all she's been doing is whenever she has free time, she's on the computer talking to somebody of how she can get this money and how she can feed these kids. And unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's a shame that the viewership went from 758 to 699 when I talk about the kids. Like, but you know, that's how empty people are these days, right? They don't want to know about a good thing. They want to know about how they can make money, and they're greedy. But you know what? I wasn't greedy with my time. I wasn't greedy with my channel. For 2-3 years straight, I gave away free knowledge every single day before I even charged a penny for my trading group. You know, I didn't even start charging until people started making a lot of money, and I realized I was giving a lot of value. And I realized it was worth it. It was worth it. NAKA looks like it's going to blast on the 8-hour time frame for a beautiful 28% gains for Nakamoto Games as well. The 8-hour looks amazing. It looks like it's going to be our ticket to the upside. Again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm just giving the assessments of the possibilities. TRB for gains right there, 839, 29% gains for TRB. We don't stop making gains. 29% overnight? Come on, man. The S&P would give you 7% a year. It would take you 4 years to make 29%. 4 years. We did it last night. Yes, I get it. I mean, it doesn't have the liquidity. It's a smaller coin. I get that. I'm just saying, though, over time, the gains will just, they'll envelop, they'll encapsulate you. You'll be surrounded by gains. Back to Bitcoin. And look, we are getting the bounce out of the falling wedge, as I suggested. We held the zone, as I talked about, and we got the bounce back to the upside. Unbelievable. Kind of a hidden bullish as that swings up, and that's a little flatter, you know. And we're just, you know, this is the channel that we're making. And I see Bitcoin just going sideways for the next few hours. And then I'm telling you, Monday afternoon, Monday night, my favorite. I've recently been opening up trades Monday at 6 to 7 o'clock at night and keeping them till Thursday. And they've been playing out really well. Like, so anyway, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just explaining what I do. You can figure that out. And Bitcoin holding the zone. Previous resistance here becoming support. Look, resistance, support, fell through, got back above, tested it. I see sideways price action here for Bitcoin and a bigger move to the upside. I'm already in a long. I'm looking for 35,478, and then I'm looking for 40K. I showed you my 8-hour trade right here that I put out, and I've talked about it on the 8-hour time frame. Last time I traded the 8-hour, it was amazing. We got massive gains from it. And I see the 21 touching. I see price action looking nice, and my measured move is to 40,131. And now 40K on the radar for sure for Bitcoin. Shout out to anyone who's into Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. You could trade Forex. Let's take a look at Euro USD. And let's take a look at our DXY as well and the S&P futures. So the DXY, look at a beautiful dump. Look at the DXY is dumping on the 8-hour. The exact opposite of what we want to see, right? We want to see that. We want to see this dumping while the dollar, while Bitcoin pumps. So this is a really good sign. We're getting the inverse correlative move on the DXY, which we should be getting. The DXY should be dumping here. We had a bearish divergence after multiple moves to the upside. Boom, 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 boom. And then a nasty bearish div there. Look at this bearish divergence. It's so strong on the daily. Even on the 8-hour, look at the swing down while you swing up. So 8-hour still says there's momentum to the downside. Once you lose these moving averages, you dump to the 200 SMA. Just what happens. So boom. 8-hour to the 200 SMA. This will help Bitcoin. So I see the DXY also on the 8-hour dumping. Rounded tops are bearish. The DXY getting a rounded top, right? And just starting to kind of roll over here. And a major resistance at 106.89. We want to see us go further down. It is kind of making a shoulder ahead and a possible right shoulder here. We want to make sure we don't make this right shoulder. We want to lose this bounce. See that level there? We want to lose that and drop further down. We're watching that level really closely. If the DXY loses that, that's a nice pump for Bitcoin back above 35,200. We come down to this 200 SMA. Then if we lose this, the dump could be even more. That's the bigger pump I'm looking for Bitcoin. I'm always looking at inversely correlated assets like tether dominance. Let's take a look at tether dominance inside of a bear flag wants to continue to the downside. People are dumping their tether faster than you would believe. The DXY is going to dump. Why would you want to be in the dollar, right? So you'd rather be in Bitcoin than the dollar at the present moment in time. DXY wants to absolutely tank here in this bear flag. And the tether dominance also. 8-hour tether dominance wants to dump on you. After it fell out of the symmetrical triangle, the measured move is further down to about 3.9%. Right now, it just lost the 7% threshold for tether dominance. So they'll print more, and it could come up and down and ebb and flow. But for the most part, people are dumping their tether. I emptied all my tether out of my account. For the first time ever, I have no tether to trade. First time in a long time. I just snatched last night I was like, man, there's a lot of coins that I don't have that I want to have that I know are worth having. And so I grabbed them up. And I teach my students what I have every single Thursday. I go over my portfolio. I will never tell you what to buy or sell in yours. I will never go over your portfolio. I will never consult you. I don't do that. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. But what I will do is show you things that I'm accumulating, talk about market cap, talk about tech, and together we can have a blast and really break it down and just have fun together, you know? So, yeah. Bitcoin, and Bitcoin. This coin, Rocky, continues to fly. I was looking at it last night. This little flag. This thing blasted. I was on some really small time frame, I guess, like the 7 or the 5. Saw that little flag. It never really dipped, a little lower, but then it continued to rip. No liquidity, though. Like, not when I see I want more. I want far more liquidity. Let's talk of Injective Protocol, which is an oldie but goodie, man. I love this coin. And it's the swap for Cosmos. Likely to do some serious damage. And even right now, it's in a flag. Injective, look at this. Injective flagging out. It broke out of that flag that I put out. Remember when I first put out Injective? Wow, that flag blasted too. This thing just continues to rip. I put out this flag, Injective bangs. It's now at 1376, all the way for that target at 16, and I gave this target so long ago. I put out this call when it first really started right here. It was September 10th or 11th when I first talked about it. Took 2 months, but it's already up 80% in 2 months. I mean, 99% really. From $6, it went up 100% in 2 months. I mean, 100% in 2 months is amazing. If a stock did that, people would be freaking out. Freaking out. And now look, they're squeezing some shorts here at 34,650. And there's a big order liquidity down at 34,000. Do we go all the way to touch it? There's a chance we do. It's close enough right now that they could drag us further down. However, I'm just watching. I'm watching the ups and downs. And the liquidity actually, I mean, they still got this big order here. So you can see it's pretty well balanced. And it's a little closer to the upside. I'm trading the technical analysis, not making whims based on liquidity, but it does help when I look at it. But I'm trading the TA. I'm sticking to the TA. At one point, you got to stick to something over something else, and I'm sticking to the TA. Let's look at this. The 333 time frame says we can bounce. Watch this flag on the 333 minute, 330 minute time frame. If you think about it, there's six times 6 that's 6 hours. So this is like the 5.5 hour time frame. That's what it is. All right, it's in the middle between and I see a flag here that could pump us to the upside and get to that 16. I wouldn't be surprised if Injective continues. And then you could put it here and say Injective's in the rising wedge that's going to break out parabolic, right? And break this line. It's got a lot of buy pressure and people really want it. And if the rest of the market moves, I mean, it could get all the way to 18. And we gave you Injective back at $6 in my trading group over and over again. I posted this over and over and over again. I called out the buy zone. And it was gone. Anywhere in here was a beautiful buy zone, and this thing was gone. Never lost the trend line. Cup and handle to the upside. Sammy cup and handy on Injective Protocol to the upside. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. So remember, really, as the trades go today, everyone, 8 hour. Focus on the 8 hour. Focus on your coin. Focus on Bitcoin on the 8 hour time frame. Keep your focus. All right. Here's a coin called SCLP. A lot of people like this coin, think it's going to do damage, change the world and all that. 11 cents to 15, up about basically almost 50%. Getting a little overbought on the third 3 minute though. It says it has to come back down at least, or make some type of flag. I do stuff like this and I just put an alert on it for later on. I'm not saying this is my coin. I just, happen to go buy it. And that brings us to the news. Let's talk about the news real quick, everybody, and break it down and show you what's happening. Because you've been in the charts with me, you have no idea what's going on. See, something's happening with my my alerts. They're not working right now for some reason. I tried to do a few alerts recently and they wouldn't go. It happens when the program's like funky. These are all a bunch of alerts I got going on. I give them all. I'll go through all these and go through them to my trading group. I'll give you a few to be nice. So I looked at, funny, Aurora banged on them. That thing was insane. Sweat. But Centrifuge. I put this alert for Centrifuge. Bang. Look, it hit the alert and then it was gone. CFG. Right? 15% gains. And so I don't have to watch it. I set this up. Right when we get here, I set it. I set the alert. When it hits the alert, I look at it again. If the Stokes are low, I get in with the MACD. Bang. Centrifuge for gain. See, so I just go through 50. I'll go through 50 coins I'll spend 2-3 hours of heavily focused time. And again, my hours are heavily focused. So in 2 hours, I can get more done than most people get done in an 8-hour time period because I'm so focused and disciplined into what I'm doing. And this is what I do for a living. I have no distractions. This is it. Look, I gave this to the trading group. Setting alerts on CFG. Okay? It's that simple. It hit the alert. It was gone. Absolutely gone. Sean, here's a before, and I'll send you another after, my friend, as I get into the news. Centrifuge, 15% gains. 15% is a lot of money, man. I consider that a hefty win, right? Before, and I guess the before was 1027, 925. That's the one thing. We have to track all our gains in this. It's hard because we hit so many gains. I have to track every single thing I put out, when I put it out, and then before. And then look, no stop loss got hit in the making of that trade. If the stop loss was below the previous high or the actual shape, no stop loss got hit. Another trade where no stop got hit. Centrifuge, 15% gains. We do this every single day, everybody. I have nothing here to hide. This isn't your average weirdo signals trading group that pumps and we don't do that. This is a real education where I teach you how things are likely going to play out and you learn day in and day out. After 10:30 right now, 10:30, 11:30. We're working here every day. This is work, baby. We are grinding every single day here on the channel. So you can see how all my alerts play out, and I put so many alerts out. This is the stuff you're going to get in the trading group. Everything that I'm looking at. I am mentally hyperactive on the live. Imagine what I am when I'm sitting in the trading group looking for gains. I am searching the market for every single little coin, and then I taught 3 other people that are obsessed with me, 4 other people that are obsessed as I am. You know what I mean? To push themselves to the next limit and to push themselves to and we want every one of you to make gains. We want everyone to feel what we feel, the euphoria of changing your life and being financially free. That's the key here. And I know it can be done because I did it, and I was a mess. I was depressed. I had every reason, ADHD, depression, I'll never get organized. I just can't seem to do what I want with my life. I'm a mess. All the excuses in the world, everybody. All the excuses in the world. I had them. So I know the excuses you're using. You're using depression. You're saying you're on medication. You're saying that you can't work out because you hurt your back and your leg. You got every single excuse in the world why you can't seem to get out of your own way. I was there. I worked the night shift. I kept myself isolated from the world. I slept during most of the day, and I freaking went to work at night. And, I worked at night just so I could do what I wanted at night because I didn't want to progress my life. I wanted to be able to, I could teach you how to change your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is hijacked by advertising. Literally, subconsciously tells colors. They're using music. So many things. You're going out and drink a beer. You don't even know why. It's because you heard it in a song last night, and it's been playing in your mind. Is it whiskey or wine? Is it your heart or mine? Is it? I'm just saying, next thing you know, you're like, did I just hear whiskey or wine? You keep listening to that radio, You have no idea how many times they're pushing drugs and alcohol at you. It's not. That's why I listen to symphony. In the symphony, they're not pushing anything on you. It's just symphony music. And it really puts you at ease. Symphony music and nature will really help rebuild your subconscious mind. I'm telling you right now. If you're having trouble right now in trading, it's not because you don't know how to trade. It's not because you're a mess. It's because your subconscious mind has been hijacked. You do not have control over yourself. You think you do, but you do not. But you do not. I wanted to start my own business. I had desires to do all these things. I could not do them because my mind was hijacked, friends. My mind was not in the place it was supposed to be in. All right. I'm telling you right now, 3 times a week, you need to be going into nature and resetting yourself for at least an hour. You need to tell your family, if you're a husband, if you're a wife, you need some time alone. Everybody needs an hour alone. Say, can you take the kids for me? I need to go for a walk. I need to go here. I need, or bring a girlfriend too. I don't want women out there walking alone. I get it. It's a scary world for women. And I understand that. My wife explains that to me all the time. But, you got to get out. You got to be in nature. Find a park, find a pond, find something and get yourself out there. I'm telling you right now, it's going to change your life. You're going to be like, wow, I started trading better when I got into nature. Yes, that's going to make complete sense. All right. All right. And let's break down the 3 news articles of the day to kind of keep us privy to what's happening in the markets. And again, show me the charts and I'll show you the news. We already kind of have a feel. We already got our vibes on. But let's just bring the music down for a split second and jump on in to the news. Hi, my name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I give you a beautiful news segment, a 3 to 5 minute portion of time that gives you Web3, fintech, crypto, and more, and really explains some of the biggest things that are happening in finance these days, because finance is moving into blockchain, let's be honest. Crypto product inflows spike amid Bitcoin ETF optimism. Last week, 320 million of inflows into digital asset investment products were largest since July of 2022. Wow. It's been over a year and a half, really, with 90% going towards Bitcoin vehicles. Last week, inflows into digital asset investment products hit a level not seen in 15 months. The inflows in such vehicles hit 326 million, according to CoinShares data, the most since July of 2022. Bitcoin products saw 90% of the inflows. Yeah, Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin options, spot Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin was roughly $34,650 at 9:30 a.m., up 13% from 7 days ago. Issuers such as assessment manager giant BlackRock have been amending their Bitcoin ETF filings in recent weeks as part of efforts segment observers have said likely points to ongoing dialogue with the SEC. This is a big deal, all right? This is a big deal, and money is flowing into Bitcoin. There's no better place to go. It is shown to be the greatest asset in the last 10 years, and it's going to be in the next 10 years. Celestia's mainnet expected to go live tomorrow, including TIA airdrop and exchange listings. Celestia mainnet, a modular blockchain network, is expected to launch tomorrow. KuCoin and Bybit will initiate trading for Celestia tokens at around 10 a.m. So look for this to hit the markets tomorrow. Could be a massive pump or dump. You never know. Be careful on these new coins. But we have a new coin coming out called Celestia. It will be hitting KuCoin and Bybit. All right. Unlike monolithic layer 1 blockchains as Ethereum and Solana, Celestia aims to be a modular network. This design intends to make it easier for developers to create new blockchains using its platform. The Celestia architecture is designed so that nodes will reach consensus on transactions in parallel across chains, executed in an off-chain manner. These blockchains will be verified through a system of fraud and data availability proofs. Sounds like it could have some pitfalls, but it sounds good. Since October, it raised $55 million at a valuation exceeding $1 billion in a funding round led by Bain Capital and Polychain. I mean, Bain Capital. You know who Bain is. That's Mitt Romney, right? Now, I'm pretty sure Bain Capital is Mitt Romney. I'll make sure, though. So Mitt Romney's heavy in cryptocurrency, man. These guys are, Bain Capital, the world's leading private investment firm. Pretty sure it was started by Mitt Romney, if I'm correct, because he's from Massachusetts. Let's see here. Boston, key people. Mitt Romney right there, co-founder. See? He's part of Bain Capital, man. He makes a boatload. All right. It's an American private investment firm based in Boston. It specializes in private equity, venture capital, credit, public equity, impact investing, life science, crypto, tech opportunities, partnerships, and more, and real estate. That's where I hope to be, right? Price Capital, something like that, where we invest in all sorts of things around the world. And I'm already Price Capital, baby. Let's go. But Mitt Romney is putting his big paws into crypto. So that just lets you know that these big boys want in. And when they want in, they're going to pump the price, right? And so when we have politicians, known politicians worth millions and billions getting in, you know what's about to happen to the price, all right? So the big boys are buying. I think I've kind of proved my point. The big boys are buying. That was the name of there's not clickbait today. The big boys are clearly buying on the news. And Thai banking giant KBank acquires Sandtag exchange to grow crypto business. When a bank acquires an exchange, it means they want in. They're losing too much on one side. They need to capitalize on the other side. If your bank isn't buying an exchange, it's probably going to go down the tubes. So if I was running a bank right now, I'd be looking to buy a crypto exchange too. Smartest thing they ever did. And this is definitely going to propel their business to the upside. 5 years from now, it's going to be the best decision they ever made. They're going to make money hand over fist. Sandtag doing the right thing. KBank getting that Sandtag exchange. Smart move. And there you go. Thailand becoming a place where crypto is friendly. So that's your news, everyone. Let's get the music back up and running. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life, baby. Thank you so much. Let's get back into Bitcoin, get back into the magic, and get back into the action. All right. He's not rich enough. I know, right? Did Obama body slam that dude? Are you serious? Mitt Romney's like, looks way bigger than Obama ever was. Yeah. He's not rich enough. I know, right? That's the way I remember it. Celestia to the upside. They're supposed to incorporate ham radio meshes. Just coming to the lives has changed my mindset. I love it. Now, man, he's awesome with the bang for 35, 40 minutes in every stream. Let's do TA. Learn, execute, and show the gains. But to brag for this guy's the worst, man. Juan Ruiz, to brag for 30. What a whack person. If you think I'm bragging, then you're severely insecure, man. You know what I mean? Severely insecure. Anyway. And yes, I go 7 days a week. There will be one stream where I point out how amazing this trading group is. Especially when Bitcoin's been flat for an hour straight. What else do you want? You know what I mean? And bragging, I'm showing you that I put this alert, whatever. I'm not even going to listen to that. I don't go into negative frequency concepts. I only stay around people that are positive, right? Shout out to Juice World. Shout out to Alpha Win. Shout out to Toby McDonald Woods. Shout out to Lakochi Coker. Haters gonna hate. Yeah. There's always a hater out there in a bad spot. May God bless the haters and put them in a better place. Let's take a look at TRIAS. Let's take a look at XRP, ETHBTC, Blue Smurf Cat Meme Coin. I don't know if I'm going to be touching that. STX and Ant. Let's look at TRIAS. I like TRIAS as a company and as a coin. It was like down in the dumps not too long ago. Let's take a look at MEXC here. I mean, I had it in this cup and handle bouncing off the 618 Fibonacci, and since then it is up. A choppy 21%. A very choppy 21%. All right. I kind of want to look at this coin. It trades on MEXC, and it's in a beautiful pennant, like kind of a ascending triangle that's about to break out. But it has more data on like KuCoin. So I'm going to look at the bigger chart. But right there, it is tradable on MEXC, and it looks like it's going to moon. Even the 2-hour time frame looks lovely. I see TRIAS breaking out for 38% gains. Put an alert right here. When it crosses the alert, I'm all over that thing. And it looks like it's definitely going to make some gains. Oh, yeah, my alerts aren't working right now. I'll reset them again. Maybe this one will work. And it happens. I could have too many, or sometimes they're just doing maintenance and the alerts, they have to reset alerts. It happens. It's happened a few times to me. It's okay. It'll be all right. But I do see TRIAS making a massive move, and that's kind of a shoulder, head, shoulder. Complex inverted head and shoulder, too, slightly slanted. Touching the 21, everything looking nice. 200 SMA in place. Daily chart just getting started. So that's TRIAS on the 2-hour time frame on MEXC. Looks really nice. But I'm going to give you the KuCoin chart here. All right. Anyway, I just feel bad for people, man. I give away so much knowledge today. All the guy can say is the dude's brag. It gets in my head sometimes, but I got to forget about it. So look at TRIAS. It's in a beautiful cup and handle on the bigger time frame. It's got resistance at 675. It's got resistance at 475. It's got beautiful support at 260. And this thing was just 85 cents. I mean, back in October, a year ago, fine. It's been a year. But still, I mean, in a year, it's in a bull run, right? A lot of these coins have gone up in a year. And people have been saying we're in a bear market. If you've been trading with us, I mean, we were taking a lot of gains out of the market when a lot of people were saying, oh, the market's nothing. It doesn't have anything going for it. It's all chop. Yeah, it was chop for Bitcoin and some of the major 10 coins. But, man, there's been altcoins that have been just doing damage for a while now. So this looks a little different than the MEXC chart. But for the most part, that's the, that's the ascending triangle that we're looking at. And I do see a move for TRIAS. There's a cup and handle there to the upside. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. And I see TRIAS getting all the way back to 674. Honestly, in the next 3 to 4 weeks, 96% gains out of TRIAS. It's coming. It's coming. I guess I can't set my alert now, but I'll put my... So weird, because that's how I remember coins, right? Because the alert goes off, and I know it. Oh, maybe they're just giving me that. No. Oh, yeah. So they want me to use 2-factor authentication on my TradingView account, which is like, I guess you never know, but it's kind of weird, right? Now let's take a look at XRP, ETHBTC, stacks. Got my eyes on 9-inch ETH side. How do you set that type of alert in TradingView? I hit Alt-V, which is a vertical line. I right-click the vertical line. I hit Add a Alert on the vertical line. Very simple. Hey, Sam, look for a better entry, as now maybe you can get it volume low, by the way. All right, Sammy, look for... SBF said he did not know Alameda FTX had a $8 billion hole. My TradingView was hacked. That's crazy. I was forced out by the admin. The admin was probably hacked from Twitter. Doesn't make any sense. You're making any sense. Anyway, how do you set that type of alert on TradingView? Sam, you're going on Trading Wars on a Monday ever for the volatility, and when you make a call, trade, hold it for longer. Who is this guy, yo? You can't hold it for longer. I'll tell you why. Trading in a 1-hour period is way different than trading by yourself. You're publicly trading on a 1-hour period. You get into a trade. The trade goes up. What if the trade slightly pulls back? There's only 15 minutes left in the show, and you're down. So it forces you to sell early because you're only on for 1 hour long. So I'll do whatever I want, whenever I want on that show. You'll never tell me what to do. You can kiss my sweet tuchus, Shane Stain. Don't tell me what to do on my channel, man. Please, I have defiance disorder, and I do not want to be told what to do ever again. Don't ever tell me what I need to be doing or what I should be doing or what I want to be. Get out of here. You weren't me. You weren't there. You weren't stuck in a 1-hour period. Do not tell me what to do. All right? Period. All right? You are. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone. And honestly, I'm a really busy guy. I can't just go on Trade Wars on Monday because I want to. My schedule has been booked for the next 2 months straight. I know exactly where I'm going to be and who I need to sit with. I have meetings. I have teams. I have stuff going on. I can't just go on Trading Wars whenever I want. Other people that are on that show probably have a way lax schedule than me. They do not run a company the way I do. They do not work 7 days a week. They do not have the demands on me that I have. Okay? So it's not that easy for me to just go change my day. My schedule is booked. I am a booked person. My life is planned out. I have planned my life out for the next 5 months. I know exactly where I'm going to be. I'm either going to be at a dinner with my family. I'm going to be teaching one of you guys. I'm going to be on the live stream, or I'm going to be, working on a project or an idea, or I'm going to be sitting with my family again. I don't have time to go to the bar. I don't have time to shoot the shoot. I don't have time to go to the golf course with the boys. You know, and if I have any other free time, I go to the shooting range, you know? So like, this is what I spend my free time on. All right. Protection, finance, life. All right. I'm just joking around too. I just want everyone to know that was complete acting. I just wanted to mess with that dude. Like, I don't care if he said I should stay alive. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes it's funny, man. I want to go way. Sometimes I start a little bit, and then I'm like, just keep going. Like, and I just go for I don't know, man. I'm always, like, making a joke in my head. I'm on ITrust. XRP and Algo have pumped, and I'm looking to swap something undervalued. Appreciate the late request. Let's take a look at EOS. And shout out to Wick, man. We love you. God bless. Shane will never come back again. It's all good, man. It happens. Hey, it was meant to be then, right? That was God's plan. You're really knocking it out the park. Let's go for the play-by-play. Let's get some money, man. Gotta have fun in life. Had me hyped up. I don't care, man. He was, I will read it. He was trying to tell me what to do. Like, next time when you're on the live, like, don't get out of here. Get out of here. Guys, should I long XRP? We're going to take a look at XRP right now. Stacks, Ant, and EOS. Let's take a look at XRP. XRPeasly. All right, we'll start fresh again. Huge gap of the VRVP to 63. So far, it has started the gap, but it kind of dipped a little bit. I haven't looked at XRP in a while. So this is how I look at XRP. Beautiful ascending triangle. When the news happened, it broke out and then came right back down. What I do is I act like this never happened. So I delete this out of my mind and I play this ascending triangle exactly like I would have played it if it never pumped before. And so the daily's a little high. It might pump up and retest or come back down. So I would wait for a possible breakout and a retest. These are the two areas I would be getting into XRP. Or if it breaks out and it makes a flag here. But I do see it getting to 84 cents not too long. Look at the 777s that just flashed. It was just 5 777s right when I was here. Pretty crazy. Straight dug into the charts. Hey, Sam, you should do X, Y, Z, and that in order. I know. Thank you for telling me, Kenneth. Next time I'll do everything you tell me to do. Appreciate it. Thanks, Timmy. Shane, you're still here. We love you. Shane, we love you, man. All right. We got him. He's still here, man. We love you, Shane. Can we keep you, Shane? Can we keep you? Can you tell your mom that we want to keep you? And can we have you here? We love you, man. I don't want to piss you off, man. I hope you know that I'm full of love, light, and happiness, and I love you, and I appreciate you. You're probably just trying to help. All day. All right, Shane. Shane, we got him. We didn't lose him, baby. We didn't lose him. He's got thick skin. He's Irish. Shane's an Irish name. But Stein, he's got an Irish first name and a Jewish last name, Shane Stein. He's Irish Jews. He might be an Irish Jew, right? All right, I can't say that. Irish Jewish. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to, He's Irish and Jewish at the same time. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool mix, honestly. You're probably not the only one. There's probably more. Do you mind taking a look at Render? And is that your real name? Did I hit it spot on, or is that not true? Is that not happening? I guess Stein could be German too, right? It may not be Jewish. It might just be German. Stein. Shane Stein. Bullish on Shane. Shane became the new celebrity today. We love Jewish Irishmen. Yeah. You can hurt a Stein. You're funny. Super chat. Let's take a look at ETHBTC. There's an ant on the wall. I see an ant on the wall right now. ETHBTC, Stacks, Ant, and EOS. So look, act like this never happened. And trade this the way it's supposed to be traded. It's a 50-50 shot. They're not 100%. They're not like 68% breakouts, but it's showing signs of life. You could say shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. It could be a head and shoulder pattern. And XRP's been funny, man. It's definitely not. I hold 10,000 USD of it, but it's not. I've held it for years now. It's just like I kind of like just keep it and forget it. It's not my main. Like I'd much rather be in in AI coins, gaming coins, stuff like that. You know what I mean? RIP to the Blue Smurf Cat. I will ride the gain solo. Oh, we'll take a look at Blue Smurf Cat. I didn't know it was you who's asked about it. See, people got to tell me it was you. See, if it was after I was investing, that changes it all for me. Because you're my buddy. See, I don't know. That's another thing. People get offended by things that I don't even know I do. Because you might put out something, I never saw it was you. Then I just see it written here, and I don't do it. And then you're like, oh, man, he's my boy, and he didn't even do my super chat. But I didn't even know it was you. This happens to me all the time. The other day, someone was like, you never even said hi. And like, it was my birthday. And I was like, dude, I had no idea it was your birthday, man. I said, like, you know, people get mad at me all the time for things that I didn't even know I did. So that's what happens, though. You guys got to roll with it. Sam, can you look at Casper, please? We will. Shout out to Redman in the house. I mean, I got a full graphic memory. Close your eyes. Casper's in the shoulder, head, shoulder, inside of the ascending triangle, leaning up. I mean, I got it. Don't you? I did it for you last night. Can't you remember what I did? It's all there. You could actually go to last night's live stream and click on Casper, and like it hasn't changed. That is the same. Bitcoin convinced everyone to sell their alt to capitulate at the bottom. Now watch ETH go. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm going to say something controversial. I love everyone in the space. I started watching that guy a couple times. I never watched him again. I could not make any money with what he used. I had to go my own way. And God bless him, man. I'm not saying, but I got nothing out of his channel at all. Like, that's sad, and I'm sorry. And I should say, God bless all YouTubers. I want to work with everyone. I love them all. But I never got anything out of his channel. Ever. Not once. Not once. I don't know what he's selling. I don't know what people are buying. I got nothing out of that dude's channel. Not once in my life. Like, I watched it, and I put in 10 hours. Like, I would watch him over and over again. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Cryptoverse. And I would just be like, really? And the dude was so bearish. He was so bearish while I called massive longs. And so I learned that the TA is stronger than all these other people. I don't go by this, like, nonsense talk stuff. I just go by what the TA says, man. He's got this algorithmic, blah, 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 blah. I think he's really just blowing smoke up, wahoo. Anyway, man, God bless him. He's a great guy. I think he's a good person. I had nothing against him personally. I'm just telling the honest truth. I could not get any value out of that channel at all. But again, I'm probably the wrong person. Like, I'm sure there's obviously hundreds of thousands of people that got so much value out of his channel. So I'm the idiot, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Something about the way he did it, I couldn't understand. I couldn't get it, and I couldn't make any money with the channel. It didn't give me knowledge that I could use to make money. When I did watch him, though, in the last few months, he also was super bearish at times where I was bullish, so I also kind of strayed away. He was doing the Nicholas Martin thing, and they were too stuck in, and they missed, a lot of these people missed these massive moves. We didn't miss these moves, right? So, hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Cryptoverse. And he doesn't comb his hair. His hair's a mess. Like, my dad, if my dad saw me online like that, he'd be like, Sam, go comb your hair, man. You're representing the Price family, bro. Anyway, he's a super awesome person. I know people that know him. This might get back to him, and he'll find out that I love him, man, and he's a good person. I had nothing against it, I could personally get no value out of what I saw there. But again, I'm the idiot. Other people got a lot of value. You know what I mean? I want to make that really clear. Sam, if you're applying your weekly RSI thing on the XRP, then barely a div there. Other coins look much better. Will be better right now. 100%. 100%. Merton's also a perma bear. Yeah. I just hope the people saw what happened. The people that kept saying the same things over and over again, and they were just trying to say the right thing so they could look right. Instead of just saying, hey, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to give you the TA every day. We saw hidden bullish on the 8 hour. That's how we knew we were going to pump. Anyway, let's take a look at ETHBTC, which is the leader of the altcoins. So I wouldn't touch XRP till it breaks above here and retest 58 cents, 59 cents. It might come back down to the bottom of the channel. To me, that would be a buy at 50 cents. And I do see it eventually in the next few weeks getting back to 81 cents. It's only a matter of time. All right. Shout out to the XRP army and everyone that's gone through all the pain. I've held XRP with you guys. I bought it 16 cents in the pandemic dump that day. So believe me, I've been in XRP for a long time. I've been holding. Stacks is in a beautiful Adam and Eve double bottom. And it's doing the little flag, which usually means it's about to pump. So lately we get the Adam and Eve, we get the little flag, and then we're gone. I would not be surprised if this thing made a massive move up to the target at about $1.15. It's an Adam and Eve double bottom. This would take 2 weeks probably, and it would take some patience. But I like what I'm seeing here for Stacks. Oversold on the daily in an Adam and Eve. Basically a 90% chance this thing breaks out and hits the target. All right? I'm going to make that real simple. Let's take a look at EOS. EOS, funny why people even trade this coin. Dan Larimer, who created it, doesn't even he gave up on it, right? This is kind of a dead project. I guess it's not. People still think it's around, but to me, it's kind of a dead project, you know? It'll probably pump with the rest of the market, but it's the lowest it's ever been, really. 62 cents, right? It's done its rounded bottom. It's likely your bottom. I'll tell you that. That's likely the bottom for EOS. Probably come back down a few times, but I'll tell you right now, 50 cents is likely your bottom. A lot of the coins have bottomed. We have capitulated. It's the end of there's no one else even knows about these coins enough to sell them off. You know what I mean? We didn't get enough balls for people to even know about these things. The only people that hold them are the people that have been holding them for 2 years now. Might be some new people that got in and then they capitulated. There's just not enough people to sell off at this point, in my humble opinion. That's a falling wedge that wants to break to the upside. If you believe in this coin, that's your bottom. I'm calling a bottom for EOS. 62 cents is pretty dang close. Slight pullback back on the daily, back to the 21-day or even to this level. But again, I'm broad stroking this one because it's whatever's. But yeah, if you believe in it long term, fine. You know, you think you're going to make the biggest pump of the next 3 weeks on EOS? I don't know. It could pump up to the 200 SMA on the 3-day here and get a nice little pump up. Back to $1. Go up 40%. Even 80%, $40.60. Or not 60%, but I could see a pump coming. It's kind of a cup. And it's kind of an Adam and Eve double bottom slanted. Breaks to the upside. Just not my cup of tea, man. So it's hard for me to do TA on things that I think just don't really have a lot of volume and a lot of buzz, you know. Aragon, which is Ant, right? If I'm correct. Aragon here on MEXC. And we put this coin out. It went sideways for almost 3 weeks. I kept putting it out here, and I kept saying, wait. It eventually popped out. Then it retested. Then I called the retest, and it banged for 19% gains. And that was a lot quicker than the last time, right? And now what we're looking at something like this. And now it's consolidating in another flag that could further push it to the upside. Aragon looking very, very interesting to me. Aragon on my radar. I'd look for this to consolidate more, but it's likely going to continue to the upside. Shout out to anyone that got into that retest for the move on Ant. All right? Ant for gains, baby, gains. Gains, baby, gains. And some news coming in from the group. Bitcoin was little change at about 34,550 in New York on Monday. A protracted dearth of liquidity in cryptocurrency markets is playing a key role in more than 10% swings in the price of Bitcoin seen in recent weeks. Market depth remains at its lowest point this year, even with the recent resurgence in trading activity being spurred on in part by expectations for a Bitcoin-traded ETF. Falcon X research team found they measured market depth by looking at the average volume of Bitcoin trading activities within 1% of its current price on a 24-hour basis. The drop in overall liquidity was dubbed an Alameda Gap last November by blockchain data from Kaiko. October 16th, Bitcoin jumped more than 10% in a matter of minutes as false reported the ETF was coming. All right. A similar spike was seen. I don't know what this news is all about. It gets into my team, but I'm like, anyway. I'm looking for this consolidation on Aragon and to continue to the upside. We already had 19% gains. Looks like we could get 21% more. As long as we stay inside this channel and stay above the moving averages, things are looking pretty nice for a one-day pump for Ant, Aragon. Let's take a look at Caspa on the super chats. We already did U5 Purify. We ordered that at the beginning in case someone missed it. We touched on it. So look, remember I showed you we're in the rising wedge and we're in an inverted head and shoulder. Let's look at the 8-hour time frame, the GOAT. And look, of all of the coins, this one's high in the 8-hour. So we may not get the move out of this inverted head and shoulder. We may come down to the bottom of the channel. However, I would say back to the bottom of the channel would be really healthy. I want to get one more buy-in at 4.6 if we can. We may not get it. I'd watch this 8-hour flag here, and if it stays in the flag, it's going to parabolically break out of the channel. So watch this sideways price action. If it can stay in there, you're going to get a pump. If this can reset or get a little bit of a swing while it stays above here, it's going to pump. I see a bit of an M and a move back to the bottom of the pattern, but it's looking really bullish. And I see Caspa making a massive move out of this rising wedge to the upside, and this is, consolidating nicely in a pennant really above here. It's getting tighter and tighter in the zone. Could Casper dump all the way back down to 2.8? It could. Is it likely? Very unlikely. The 3-day chart has done all its resetting without giving back a lot of gains. People did not sell it off. That's what you can tell. Stochastics give you the momentum. Now, we did curve here. We could come back down. Expect some type of double top. And again, if we lose this level, we could dump. I'm open-minded. And if we can get Caspa, I mean, I'd have 10 grand. I'd grab Caspa down here at 2 cents. Like, is that going to happen? I mean, you had chances here. It's been getting bought up the whole time. Very likely Caspa makes a blast to 9 7/10 of a penny. Very likely you see Casper on its way to 10 cents in the next probably month and a half. But again, anything could happen. I'm long on Caspa. I hold about $19,000 worth of Caspa. I am big bagged up. All right. And so Caspa is one of my babies, man. I love Caspa. It's a coin for me. It's one of my coins, baby. All right. I didn't get a chance to scalp the 1 second. I'll probably have to do that by itself. I have to just put the later, like scalping the 1 second time frame. And I'll just go live and scalp the 1 second so people come exactly and get what they want. Remember, everyone, I make videos. I want to make this clear. We have, basically almost 50,000 subscribers on the channel. But yet a lot of my videos just do not get watched, and unless they're the live. Everyone wants the live. But I'm giving way more information all the time. All right? So if we go here, funny. But if you view my channel and you look at videos, I'm making so much content. Crypto on the go, you're going to start getting 1 or 2 crypto on the go videos, at least 4 a week. When I'm on the go and I'm thinking about something, you're going to get crypto on the go. All right? You're also going to get, these, but weekly technical analysis videos every single week, breaking down what I see on a macro scale every Friday. We also, every Wednesday night, we interview someone from around the blockchain. Okay? So much information coming your way. The Jesse Livermore video, the fact that this got 798 views when I have 47,000 of you, and we put thousands of dollars into this video, like thousands of dollars worth of editing, story writing. Like, you guys, this video took, literally, you would have to build a team and work with your team closely. This video is amazing. The fact that it got 794 views is so sad. Like, every one of you, like, it seems like not even everyone in the trading group. I have more people in the trading group that watch this video than watch this video. Come on now. Like, for my editors, for everyone, like, please help me get my stuff out here, guys. Like, I am giving knowledge. Like, this is a documentary. It's so sad that it got 794 views. Like, that's just depressing for me. Like, I want to see these things go all the way to the moon. We're making informational videos that are amazing, So, yeah, I wouldn't be trading small time frames for Bitcoin right now. 1 minute is starting a bit of a flag there. But remember, it's False Move Monday. I'm either in a long-term trade that I'm babysitting. I don't try to trade too hard on Mondays. Not a smart idea. If you're going hard on Monday, but you didn't trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you have a problem, all right? Don't trade hard on days where it's not the best to trade, and then not trade the best days at all. You could trade Monday if you've told me you've already traded the other days, but you haven't traded the other days and you decide you're going to trade Monday, and you think it's going to be your day? If a trader traded Mondays only, and he was a beginner trader, it's likely he would get banged out every time, So look, you're in a symmetrical triangle on the 1 minute time frame, and you're actually losing it to the downside now. Curving, you lost the 200 SMA and you're curving. That tells me we're going to make a bit of a move down. See that? We could also just be wicking people out, trying to get them scared to sell. So I wouldn't even stare at price action today. It's going to get you emotional. I would take a step back. I would DCA into one-on-one. I would wait for tonight to open up any trades. But that's me. You do whatever makes you happy. It's False Move Monday, everybody. Pay attention. All right? Lost the $15, no biggie. I like Livermore's book, but we'll watch this as well if it helps. He had an incredible and down life. Up and down, I know for sure. We looked at STX already. Someone added it, but I'm pretty sure we already touched on STX. Am I correct? I showed an Adam and Eve double bottom and a flag, right? Yeah, we went over STX already. I see it moving to the upside in the next 2-3 weeks. ETHBTC. Lakochi, God bless you. Thank you so much for keeping me on with the super chats. I greatly appreciate it. So ETH is getting beat up on Bitcoin. People want to buy more Bitcoin than Ethereum. All right? Period. Honestly, this used to be an outlier, but, people might want to buy gaming coins and AGIX more than they want to buy ETH. So this used to be like what's going to happen in the alt season. But technically, look, I mean, we lost the trend. That was the trend that we lost it. We'd have to jump back inside the pattern, or ETH might just get beat up on Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin might rip. I wouldn't be surprised if ETHBTC went further. Let's look at our 3-day chart. 3-day chart wants to get us back inside the pattern. So you could extend the trend line or hope we get back inside. I always have a meeting. My whole life is a meeting. Like, my whole life is a meeting. I get it. I get it. I get it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like, it's like craziness, man. I love my wife, but sometimes she's like a mother. Like, leave me alone, man. Like, I started the company and I ran it. Like, you work for me now. Like, think about it. Like, I don't work for you. Let's make that really clear. We work together, actually. I don't want to say you work for me, but I did start the company.
If you don't work for me, then who do you work
I started the company.
But who do you work for?
I started the company.
Who do you work
You used to
for?
laugh at me when I got into crypto. You thought I was a fool.
Why do you work?
You thought I was a fool.
Why do you work?
You thought I was a
That's
fool.
Not true.
You said you didn't believe in me. You said you didn't believe in me.
I didn't believe in like that's.
You didn't think, you thought my YouTube channel was a joke.
No, that's not true. That's not
You
true.
said you thought it was a hobby and you were happy that I did it because at least it gave me somewhere to go.
That's true.
Get. How dare you? We do this just for fun, everyone, just to keep you guys think we're actually arguing. Like, oh my God, it's intense in the Price household, you know? Oh man, so funny. You gotta love that though, right? He's cooking, let him cook. They always come around when you put in the sweat. I know. I burnt my nose in Florida, so I got like all these dry skin on my nose. PTSD from my family. I know, right? Sammy and Bieber are good. Let them cool. You're funny. ETH, VA tap, 786 backtest and reject. Yeah. So if we don't bounce up soon, we're going to lose this level and drop further down. And we could double bottom here. All right. So I don't want to say we're definitely going to pump. I'll get rid of those for now because people see that. Like, that's what he said. That's just the measure. But that is a cup and handle. Sammy cup and handy, and most of the time they play out. Can you look at Polkadot? Polkadot's at 450. It's very low. If you really like it, it's time to buy. If not, do whatever you want. Nothing will ever be as bad as the eggs. Oh, come on, man. That was serious. This is just a reality show. Don't try this at home. Yeah, right. Oh, no, not egg day again. Oh, my God. Don't bring up egg day. I turned red on egg day. Like, you guys, like, really embarrassed me on egg day. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. We gave you the DXY, total 3, Bitcoin, multiple altcoins, Bitcoin numerous times. Showed you gains that we made last night. Talked about the trading group. Talked about bettering yourself. Talked about getting in shape. Talked about the 4 pillars of a great life. And everyone, thank you so much for being here. Gratitude is the attitude. I thank each and every one of you for showing up. Thank you for the comments, likes, and the super chats. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at that fan funding and give some love back to the people that gave love to me and give them some screen time here. Wow, we got a lot of fan funding. Whoa. What happened here? $104 in chat revenue. So we got $210 from my man JD. God bless you. We got Safe Moon giving memberships. That's a blessing. We got Energy is Awesome Trias, which we went over. God bless you, Sam, and everyone in the 99. I made over 500 this morning in XRP and Bitcoin longs, all because of you in the 99. Changing my life. Did this all while street sweeping in Chicago. You deserve it, Crypto Fanky Prue, and you've been really, really supportive of me. I love you, brother. Hey, Lifer, I'm new to the group. I appreciate you and your team for what you guys are doing. I attend class Saturday and was blown away by what I learned. I would like to check out Purify, and that was the first super chat we went over. God bless you, Yahunda L. And Ripple Fam Ripple, we took the look at XRP, D Shuffle. XRP, if you get a chance, which we all looked at together, 2 super chats. Shout out to Jordan Allen. We love you. Crypto Plumber, another 5 memberships. That's so nice of you. ETHBTC has support. In your opinion, thank you. Possibly. Blue Smurf Cat, high risk meme coin, trending hard. We'll take a look at that. STX Sammy, if you may, and Aragon Ant, and Caspa, and EOS. Wow. We did it all, though. We really got it done. And only $5, but I still hope it'll help. I can't stay here without helping. Some people are starving to death. It's so tragic to see. God bless you, man. Thank you for the love. Don't worry. Just showing up every day helps my YouTube algorithm grow, which helps more people. If you just show up every day and comment, you're helping my wife feed kids because you're helping my overall business, okay? So think about it, man. We're not asking for any money from each and every one of you. We're just asking for you to show up and support me. Support a good person that's going to do good things. When you support me, you get good karma because it's coming your way. All right? And I'm sorry, I know I had all these out here and I didn't have the screen on. But I shouted out all your names and I did go through all the fan funding. I just forgot that I didn't have the screen on. But bless you all for doing that. You gave $100 to me. I really appreciate that. That's unbelievable. That helps going to new equipment. If I need a new mixer, if anything breaks in the studio, if anything ever happens or I want to upgrade, you guys, this is really, the channel really helps. So I really appreciate it. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Gratitude is the attitude. I thank you all for being here and showing up every day, and I appreciate you all more than you would ever know. Go out there and have a blessed day. Achieve greatness. Be awesome. You can, you will, you are the best. Thank you so much for everything. I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. God bless.